We's live. Snow in Florida. Let's see if we can present a little bit of stuff here. I wish I'd come on a little bit earlier. Let's see what's going on. One more time. Let's try. This fella here stopped to help somebody that's stuck in a median or something. He's going to help to pull them out of the snow in Florida. Hey, Pat Piper. No, I'm showing the snow in Florida because it's such an unusual thing down there. This is near, the Panhandle probably. I was watching some stuff in the Panhandle, Pensacola area. Hey, Daniel Barry and Pat Pfeiffer. Yeah. We're looking at a little bit of snow, and let's see if I can find another one. Yeah, there we go. Let's share this tab instead. Yeah, forgive me for being a little amateurish at this, but I'm restreaming other people. This is somewhere in Florida, Lake Live Historic Gulf Coast blizzard warning. See, up to 4 to 6 inches of snow. Hey guys, good evening. A little unusual time of day for me and a different story here. We're doing a little bit of a snow in Florida kind of a thing. The first thing I saw was about an hour or so ago when I was on Facebook, and I saw my old TV station from down near Fort Myers had a crew up in the Panhandle, and they were showing the snow and stuff. Then I went over and looked at some footage in New Orleans and Bourbon Street. Snow. Somebody was on his cross-country skis, going down the middle of Bourbon Street on skis. It was only about an inch or two of snow, not enough to really do that. But hey, Allie, Jenny, good evening. Remy in the house. Just showing a little bit of footage from what I'm seeing live on, it's on YouTube now. It was on Facebook where I first found the snow in Florida. And let's see if the other fellow's doing any good with getting the car out. Oh, he's got traffic coming. Let's go share this tab. We'll kind of bounce between the two. It's just funny to see these vehicles that aren't used to being in the snow. They're going pretty darn slow. Yeah, the first footage I saw was north of Pensacola, and they showed the Alabama-Florida line. It was the Florida state line. And, it's the Sunshine State, and it's got Ron DeSantis governor. And then you see all the snow around it. It's just very unusual. Very unusual. Rare that we get snow down, or that they get snow down in Florida. Thanks for stopping in for a minute, though. Just trying to get some decent footage, and before it gets kind of getting dark already. Just chilling. There you go. That's right. It doesn't happen very often. And here comes high prices for orange juice. It's already high. I don't like it. It's going to get worse. And it's January. Oh, he's turning around. He's going to help that person get out. Oh, there it is. Oh, there he is. He's going down in it. He's going to go down in there and help him. He must have 4-wheel drive. Hey, BP's Corner. Seagull in the house. Yeah, I've slipped and slid a few times. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this could be interesting though. Unfortunately, it's a forward-facing camera in this 4-wheel drive vehicle he's got, I guess. And so I don't know how much we're going to be able to see. There's your $7 eggs. There you go. Pat and the cat. Cat and the hat. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday afternoon. The first full day of the new presidency, like it or not. And I don't know what's really been going on there. This is a story to me right here. This is all I care about. The unusualness of snow in Florida. Hey, Amanda. Good afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at. I'm pushing 6 p.m. It's barely daylight. It'll be getting dark here in probably 10 or 15 minutes. And these guys are due south of me, so they should get dark about the same time I do within the next, who knows, 10 to 20 minutes. But in the meantime, we'll just catch some footage of I'll bounce between these two people I saw. Here's the other guy driving. This is pretty cool. You can see it's got kind of one lane clear. And I don't know exactly what road he's on. I'm not listening to it. And sorry about that, folks. Yeah. But neat to see. And you can find this stuff yourself. You know, I just thought I'd come up and share it with everybody a little bit. And just to draw some attention to something unusual we don't see very often. And wish I was down there doing the storm chasing. Okay, Amanda's in the area, and it's got 6 inches, just like we were talking about. Yep. And I read about 1895, about a half an hour ago, was the biggest snow that they'd had in the area. My expressway ends at Mobile, Alabama. So yeah, I-65. Now I used to take I-65 down to around Montgomery, and then from Montgomery I'd shoot on down whatever highway it was, a 4-lane highway or whatever. I hated it. It wasn't an expressway. You know, I could have stayed on 65 maybe and gone farther down towards Pensacola. But I was always going to Destin and Panama when I was going that way, Destin and Panama. So I always took that one road out of Montgomery. That was, you know, kind of like a back road, but it was different, you know. Hell, when I used to go down to where I went to in Florida, I went through the middle of the state where the orange groves were, and I kept going all the way down to LaBelle. They went from Ocala to LaBelle. There was no, I-75 didn't go much past Ocala. They hadn't extended it to Tampa and beyond. Now, hell, even at Tampa, when it ended at Tampa, I had to catch an airplane to Tampa back in the 70s. And then I had to ride a Greyhound bus 120 miles south from Tampa to Fort Myers and then to the island where my folks lived. You know, loads of fun. But yeah, there was a time before expressways when you had to go the rough road to get, across America and into different parts. So rock and roll, Big Dogma, good to see you, Ma. There you go. They were cross-country skiing on Bourbon. That's what I just said. Yeah, the guy I saw the footage of that. He only had about an inch or two of snow. He was kind of scraping a little bit, or you could hear his poles as he was clacking. You know, they were clacking through the snow. But it's enough. He was sliding along Bourbon Street. We're speaking of Bourbon. We're running low. They're having a lottery this Saturday, and I'm going to enter that lottery. You got to get a wristband and show up at 7 a.m. Saturday morning. And I'm going to do it, but I feel like having a shot. So we'll celebrate the snow on Bourbon Street, snow in Pensacola, snow in Alabama, where some of you guys were at, and in between, some great places that don't usually get snow. But when you do, you got to enjoy it. Now, let's use this glass. This works. And I'm about out, so we might as well pour it all for you. One last toddy for the night. There'll be no bourbon tonight. Maybe no MCF either. Drink them if you got them. Yeah, the weather. That's some kind of roads to be driving on. Some kind of roads. Live cams. There you go. Fox 10. I don't know how to find all that, but I can always try. Let's see which one we've got going here. Oh, this is just phenomenal. It is getting darker. I wonder if he got that dude out of the that was stuck. Huh. Anyway, the stuck person. I didn't stick around for that story. Now these both look the same. I'm so confused. Well, let's take a look at New Orleans. It's going to be light longer. Let's take a look. What do we have here? This is over in New Orleans. Oh, New Orleans. Oh, thank goodness, Pat. I don't know what this fella's doing. He's in the hotel. Oh, he's getting ready to take off, I guess. Going for a ride in New Orleans. It's not really sticking in their parking lot. We'll see where he goes. It doesn't look as, I'm surprised. We'll hang with this fella for a second. Let me look at the other and see if I can find that. Oh, man, that's just beautiful, though, I tell you. To me, that's just something else. Hard to believe that's Florida. I'm wondering if it kind of looks like Highway 10, Interstate 10 to me. Yeah, Amanda says they got way more. It hit Alabama. Ooh, that looked like a wrecked vehicle. But then it was going to kind of go at an angle. It went straight. Originally, it was planned to go straight across towards Jacksonville, basically following I-10. And then I started seeing where it was curving northward, so it was going to hit up in Georgia and above Jacksonville. So I think Jacksonville is going to get ice now. And then an inch in southern Georgia, like, I don't know, the top of Florida in front of Dena Beach and St. Simon's Island area. And then if you get a little farther up, I forget, I guess Jekyll is the next one, Jekyll Island. Maybe they're going to get 2 or 3 inches or something, But it's kind of curved away from Jacksonville into Georgia. So, yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine? So what is he? Fox 10 mobile Fox 10. Let's see if we can do something with that. Yeah, this fella in New Orleans, he's got wet street. There ain't no snow on the streets. Damn it, I'm surprised they had snow on Bourbon Street. But not on whatever street this fella's on. Historic Blizzard Slams, New Orleans. Anyway, so let's go to, what do you call it? Fox 10. Fox 10 Mobile, Alabama. There we go. Mobile News Live. See if I can find that on YouTube. Oh. Thank you. I think it was Amanda. That was just what I want to see for the moment. Anything good like this. Let's see. We got a commercial first, and then I will share this tab. We're coming up on Fox 10 from Mobile, Alabama. The Admiral Hotel. Maybe it's a camera or something. Oh. Let's take a look at this one. That's Mobile, Alabama. It looks like that's a dome in the background. Let's take a look, like an arena. Yeah, it kind of looks like an arena, but that's kind of a rough picture to see. No travel allowed until tomorrow evening. 4 or 5 cams. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, thank you. You're a sweet one. Hi, Sherry Price. Sherry Price. If I miss anybody, please forgive me. Just kind of, goofing off here. Thought I'd show a little bit of the snow down south. Very unusual to have snow in Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida, let alone Destin or Panama. I don't know if it may have curved just north of Destin's awfully close to Pensacola, though. Panama is kind of south, about 40 miles. So, that might put them just out of range. Not sure it would be hitting in Tallahassee, but anybody has any ideas or suggestions, I'm open. This picture is courtesy of Amanda Meatfoot, and suggested this is a Fox 10 TV out of Mobile, Alabama. Fox 10. Let's have that bourbon shot. The last one in the bottle, so, cheers, everybody. Happy snow day wherever you're at. If you got snow, most of mine's gone. And it's hard to believe. This is like 700 miles south of me. South. The panhandle of Florida. Maybe 750 tops. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Spokane, Washington, up in the north. It's is this global warming? Warming? Hey, Mike A, the sponsor of. Oh, I got news for you, Mike A. And yeah, one of my great sponsors, Mike A, has helped contribute to our bourbon fund. And lo and behold, they're having a lottery this Saturday, and I'm talking to my son about it. I'm gonna go get a wristband and just pray they call my number. And if they call my number, I got there's one of 10 bottles that may be available. 5 of which are the Pappy Van Winkles. 3 are really the true Pappies, the 15, the 20, and the 23 year. But it could be as much as it's retail. If you get lucky enough to have a chance to buy the bottle, it could be as much as $300 to $500 for those Pappies. I'd happily pay it because if on the secondary market they'd be $2,000 or $3,000. So yeah, I might. And we've got collected. They donated 100, Mike A and Linda Dyer between them, and I matched that 100. So I've got 200 ready to go, and I will dig up another 200 or 300 if that's what it takes to get one of them Pappies, and I will buy it thanks to your inspirations. We appreciate that, Mike A and Linda Dyer. Cheers to my sponsors, bourbon. Bourbon. Well, speaking of which. And hey, MCF, good to see you on. Are you just waking up? Time to work. Yes, MCF, if you moved a little bit farther north, you could experience some snow on your house. As it is, I'm sure you're comfortable where you're at. Stay there. You probably won't get any snow down there. This is Mobile, Alabama. Let's go back to Florida for a second. Oh, and it's getting darker. Here's a shot of Florida. MCF, I think it's Highway 10, Interstate 10. I'm guessing. But it looks familiar. That's what it would look like. Because it's very flat, level. And, of course, that could be any interstate. But it's up there in North Florida. He says it, Florida winter storms. He's got to be in the Panhandle. I saw some footage earlier from Pensacola. I'm repeating myself to some people, but sorry about that. Hi, Alexis P. Good evening. Yeah, I haven't dropped a link or anything. I didn't think anybody would really want to talk to me at the moment, but, if you should so desire, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to accommodate. We could always have a panel discussion about the snow. It ain't that big a deal, but still interesting to see. And like I said, I just discovered it about an hour ago on Facebook. Somebody popped up a video. It's actually my TV station down in Fort Myers, Wink, W-I-N-K. And I still follow them and stuff. And they had a crew up there by Pensacola showing the snow and stuff. I'm like, oh, they were on the state line. And you could see the Ron DeSantis sign getting covered up with snow. Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State. Ain't no sunshine when it snows. Hot diggity. All right, what's going on out there? You people behaving? Oh, okay, yeah. Let me get it together, and then I'll have to be extra careful. You just show your face. Give me like 3 fingers backstage or whatever, and then come up without your picture if you prefer. If you just swabble, because we've had so many porn bombing problems. But bear with me. Let me get my shite together. Let's see. I'm on StreamYard, so I want to take this link, copy it, and then open a YouTube page. Oh. This computer's kind of slow, so we'll just bear with me. Here's another storm. A few storm chasing videos out there, or lives. The computer is oh so slow. There we go. There's that ugly mug. Click. View your channel. Oh, that's not the right one. Dadgummit. I hate it when that happens. Switch account. So many steps you got to follow. We're up to 643 subscribers. I've picked up 50 subscribers in the last week. It's been a very unusual week. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being my friend. All right, now we're on the. No, that's not the right one. Blasted. What's so crazy here? Okay, what the heck? View your channel. There we go. Sorry, we're getting there. Snow in Florida. It's live. 13 unlucky number people watching. Like I always say, one person needs to leave or one person needs to join. Probably one joining. Now, let's see what we got here. This is, let's get to the chat. That's 6 thumbs. That's great. That's great. Like, share, subscribe. Keep it going. Pensacola beach camps. That would be good. That would be good, Mike A. I'm just slow. 3 fingers and snow. Got it. All right, now we paste. And we enter. And we pin the message. Pin the message. You should play what do I got? A song? Ace Frehley is all I saw. Okay. Snowblind. Not like the Snowblind by Styx. So I can't imagine Ace doing it. Links in StreamYard. Yeah. The StreamYard link is now on the YouTube page. It's linked. It's blah, blah, blah. Now back to StreamYard. And I'll be watching for you. The snow song. Absolutely. That looks so cool, though. Snow in Florida. Amanda with the 3 fingers. Do I see 3? Oh, I see 3 fingers. You can go ahead and cover yourself up if you like. Or you're going to be showing some snow. So just, you don't show your face or nothing. I trust you. Or I'll take my chances.
Hi.
You know how it goes. 20. Hi, Amanda.
It's me.
She's got snow, and you want to tell us roughly where you're at?
I'm in South Alabama on the Gulf Coast.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I used to go to a Dillard's department store, and it was right there on the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes.
Are you familiar with that store?
I do know where that's at.
Yeah, I went shopping there one time just for the fun of it. I shop wherever there was a Dillard's. There was some in Tampa, some in Atlanta, and me and the old lady, I bought her a watch in Atlanta, and then some stuff down in Tampa. And then one day we went to New Orleans, and we went up the coast, went from Pass Christian, next to New Orleans in Mississippi.
Yes.
And then you hit, I checked out all the Dauphin Island.
Oh, I love Dauphin Island.
I stayed in Mobile for 2 nights. And from Mobile, I went to New Orleans and then back to Mobile and stayed another night. And then we went on towards Destin, which was in Panama. That was our destination for that particular trip. But loads of fun. Hi, Charbaddy. But yeah, that's, and this, I don't have the driving guy. I should put you up if I can on kind of like a full screen type of deal. And here comes MacGyver. How about 3 fingers, MacGyver? 3 fingers. I know you just want to give me 1, but I'll take 3. And I hope you don't mind my full screening you, Amanda. It's just to see
that's
that.
Fine.
That's a beautiful view. And look, it's fresh virgin snow with no footprints in it yet.
Yeah, nobody's going out in this.
MacGyver, show me 3 fingers. I'm back to looking at you again. MacGyver, 3 fingers. MacGyver, 3 fingers. See, don't wait until I'm not looking again. There you go. That is 3 fingers. And I'll try to figure out how to put us next to you.
Hey, MacGyver.
Yeah, I do it. My wife's cousins got snow, and they live in New Orleans.
Yeah. This is crazy. We're already at 6 inches, which broke the record since 1895. And we're still supposed to get another 3 more before this is over. So 9 inches of snow.
Oh, look at all that is.
I woke up with no hot water because the damn pipe froze. The car's wife's car wouldn't start because we needed to get a new battery for it. That was $300. Yep, it's freezing up here in Chicago.
It's cold here.
Where's here?
That's amazing for South Alabama.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm in South Alabama on the Gulf Coast.
You got
on
more
the
snow
other
than
side
me.
of Mobile, down further south.
Yes, MacGyver. She said she got about 6 inches already.
Yeah,
and you can see
got
that.
more than
That
me. I
looks
can
like
still
4
see
to
my
6.
grass.
And you can tell a little bit
Isn't
more
it
of it
amazing?
here, but that's kind of under an overhang. But yeah, it's
Oh, sorry about the
crazy.
pipes.
My wife's making a nice bowl of hot chili for me.
Hey, Salty Dog. 24 people in the house checking out the snow in the southern part of the United States. Amazing. Snow in Florida, southern
Yeah.
Alabama, Bourbon Street. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
snow don't bother
unbelievable.
me. It's just a freaking cold.
Amanda, was that you said you saw the
It's like
guy
5
doing cross
below.
country skiing on Bourbon Street?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, I did. I saw it, and somebody else saw it too. It was funny. I saw it on Facebook or whatever, or just a little while ago. You know, I'm just ever since the first video I saw, I've been pulling up videos, and then I decided, well, hell, let's go live and share this with you guys. I thought some of you might be
Yeah.
amused, and you're actually living right in the middle of it. So, and you didn't have to tell us that. We appreciate you, Amanda.
It's
You know,
crazy.
it was
People
I
how-
think,
want to protect everyone's
people-
privacy, but
yeah,
you've
people
got
are saying
beautiful
I'm
view and-
insane for making such a big deal over snow, and I'm like, I don't think you understand.
You don't get snow.
Like, you can see it up
That's
on the house.
very
I mean,
rare.
there's a lot of snow.
In 68, we had about 5 foot at one
Oh,
night.
you can
this
see that
summer.
6 inches up there. That's like
Yeah.
almost 8 inches. It's pretty thick. Sitting
Yeah.
on the roof. And like picnic tables, the same kind of thing when you got lawn, lawn chairs and stuff. It's interesting to see the accumulations. Even
don't
right
think
there
they
on
got
top of the bush, that's a couple inches of snow right on the bush. Hey,
Yeah.
Remy.
You guys don't have salt down there, do you?
No, we don't have salt, sand
Oh,
trucks,
shit.
the icer, plows,
you-
nothing.
Get a hold of
Just
Trump for that.
to keep me warm.
Trump
Hey,
can set your ass
Ramil.
up. Declare an emergency.
I'm going to turn off my camera for a minute, and I'm going to go to the backyard so I can show you the
Okay.
back.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll kind of move it around to this
Howdy,
for a
howdy.
minute.
If anybody can even hear
So
me.
I found out why Michelle Obama didn't go to your inauguration there, Trump.
Hey, Mary Jane.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Surprise,
I hear you.
surprise.
I found out why Michelle
Mary
Obama
Jane just
didn't
checked in.
go to your inauguration, Trump.
Oh, Mike says he has an ex-girlfriend in New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm
That's
having
all
a
My mic
naughty
working?
issue.
Is my mic working?
This is Mobile,
Yes.
Alabama. Let's see the.
Yeah, I hear Michelle and Barack are getting a divorce.
If I can get out.
I think was it Michelle or Michael Obama got caught in that Diddy scandal.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Doopy
I
doopy.
think I'm good here. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
No, we can't hear you.
Cool. Sorry, I can't help you, MacGyver.
Yeah, sorry, man. Can I get a pardon?
Yes, you can have two of them, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
It's
Pardon
so
me.
pretty.
man. My wife woke up bitchy this morning. Woo! Couldn't get her coffee because the damn pipes were frozen, no water.
Oh, I'd be mad
That'll do
too.
it. Yep,
Then she
that'll
went
do
to
it.
go to her car to go get some coffee,
Porch.
and the car wouldn't
The
start.
mosquitoes out in the summer.
Oh my gosh! Look at
I
that
like
pretty
This is
wet
nice in
picket
the yard
fence.
too. Thanks for showing us that.
It's a nice farm fence.
Oh, thank you. That's
I
our
like
deck.
that.
Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
the
That's
okay, I
right.
thought I saw
That's
footprints.
right where I fell off. One step and the meat foot
One
happened.
coke over the line, sweet.
And
Oh
just-
yeah, you told us about
Wait.
that. I
Yeah,
remember
that's
seeing.
right where.
Yeah, I
You
found
fell
that
off?
opening there, the step.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, that's
There's
where
a
she
step
hurt her
right
foot.
there. Yeah, and we didn't have it needed one step and we were not done with the deck and I went and stepped off
Hey,
and
214.
I twisted my ankle and I fell forward onto a
Control.
landscaping brick and it tore the
Yeah.
top of my foot
That
open.
guy.
Yeah. So
Ow.
I'm on blood thinners and I severed an artery and 3 tendons and then went into shock and almost died.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Yeah, they said
Well,
about
I-
30 to 60 more seconds I would have been irreversible shock.
Oh no.
So,
Well, I'm glad that didn't
Right there.
happen.
Yep.
I,
God was watching over
I
you.
know all about the almost dying thing, so I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. God's watching over you.
yeah, we definitely got some snow.
Shit.
Mhm.
I almost died when I hit a jackpot on this one lottery machine.
Oh.
All right, word.
Huh.
Sounds.
Oh my goodness.
exciting.
Okay, it's too cold out here for this.
When you
southern
start
girl. I have
shoveling
to
it.
go
There
in.
you go.
You even got a shovel?
No, it'll. No, I don't have a shovel.
You gotta find some boys walking down the street with shovel.
I don't have an ice scraper. Nothing.
Oh shoot! You gotta clean your car with a broom then.
Nah, I'll just let it melt. Everything's shut down today and tomorrow, anyways.
That's
Hey, Canadian cat.
It even came in my screened-in porch. The table's all covered.
Went through the screen.
Yep. So there's our snow.
Yeah, get out of that place soon, Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dave, I'm gonna jump down and go warm up inside, and I'll be in chat.
Okay, well, thanks for coming up. We
Oh,
appreciate
you're
you.
so welcome. I'll see you soon.
All righty.
Cheers.
Bye.
Have a great one. I should have told her to make snow angels. Make snow angels. You know, that goes
Snow
to Hydra.
angels, snow angels.
Okay, let me
Won't
get
you
back
be
to
mine?
something like this. There we go. Hot diggity. Okay, now let me see. Where's my oh, the Dave Brown thing. Try this. Nah, not what I was shooting for. Back to this. How do I I'm so slow. It seems like I'm missing somebody here when I do that. Why is it so weird? I'm sorry, I'm a little discombobulated, everybody. You know, bear with me a second while
You're all right, Dave. It's not a problem.
I really don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing wrong? See, I'm not able to keep I don't know why it's still showing her footage when she's in chat and not up on the panel now. I haven't figured out what I'm doing. That is no telling what I'm doing. How about view this tab instead? Let's see if it's got one of those deals. No, it doesn't say. Oh, share this tab instead. Yeah, this is downtown Mobile, Alabama. Downtown, and I can't show it to you this way. And is that Stick Solid? It sure as fuck is. Stick Solid has joined the show. Here's downtown Alabama. Yeah, there we go. That's something like that. Hey, Stick, how you doing?
Dick.
We're reveling in the snow in North Florida, or South Florida, North Florida, South Alabama, and Bourbon Street. I wanted to show the Bourbon Street thing again. And it's going to be dark. It gets dark later there in New Orleans. So I do want to pop over there. It's getting, even Mobile is to the west of Pensacola by an hour or so. But interesting.
I saw that you guys are getting fucking slammed with snow, man.
I want to see a camera view with the snow on the beach, where the beach is covered in snow. That's kind of neat. You see that up in Virginia and New Jersey, all that kind of stuff. New York. You see snow on the beaches up there, but not down in Florida.
Nah,
that's kind of why I came up. I love making fun of motherfuckers that aren't used to this shit.
Rock and roll, rock and roll. So let's just dump out of that one. And
how's the mic? Is it loud enough?
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah. And share this tab instead. Or where was this? This was Amanda's earlier. I don't know. Maybe it's behind. That's my own live. That's my YouTube page. That explains it. Never mind.
Welcome to the panel, Dave.
Wow.
Good afternoon, Sticks.
Sunny and 30 degrees.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, that's cool, Char. She said that she had a friend that went live on a Florida beach with snow happening. I wish I'd seen which beach that was. Char, if you happen to know, tell me, was it Destin?
Son of a beach.
What's
Florida beaches? Yeah. The Floribama line, and I've been down there. Floribama.
Driving.
Hey, MG Toe. Oh, is he backstage or something? I bet somebody is backstage. Doggone it, it is MG Toe. MG Toe, would you show 3 fingers and then go back to your Hanna-Barbera? I'm the only one that will see the 3 fingers.
Sorry, there we go. I'm probably louder now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, brother. You can go. You can go. You can hide again. Here you come. I'm bringing MG Toe up to the stage.
Hold on, brother. What's up, guys?
There we go. There he is. Rock and roll. He's got that tree.
Got to make sure I don't dox myself. You know what I mean?
There you go. Exactly. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see.
I remember fucking driving
We've got the stick crew in the house.
Brother, I get it.
Hey,
I get it. Look, I get it. They
Really?
got a lot of prawn bombers going around destroying streams and stuff. Yeah,
mhm.
Oh,
I got Dave the other day.
extra cautious.
Yeah, but you got to get a practice on what to do. If somebody does that real quick, you got to hurry up and get a. Just go to their page and hit remove. Just go down to their
Yeah.
avatar. Hit remove quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to get her off as soon as possible.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I remember fucking driving through the States from Canada, right? Across the border, go down, cross Seattle and fucking Oregon and all that shit. Then you go straight. I used to go straight down through Cincinnati and then straight down through Illinois. Illinois is fucking weird because it's got different climates.
Yeah.
And
it does.
halfway through Illinois, it'll start getting rainy, and then that rain turns to fucking sheet ice, and then it
Yep.
turns to sheet ice with snow on it and all that.
oh,
Yeah.
So I'd be rolling fucking rig right through there, Pat, because like I'm very, very used to driving in snow, obviously being from Snow, Mexico.
Mhm.
And I would be, these motherfuckers are going to the ditches. They're on the radio saying they're scared. What do I do? And fucking, I gotta pull over.
Drive
and I'm just
slow and don't
fucking-
be drastic.
I'm just barreling through, fucking laughing my ass off, man. It's good.
Some people aren't acclimated to driving through the snow, you know?
Yeah, I
No,
was gonna
that's
say,
true.
Amanda, I saw where it got y'all down below me, man. I'm up here in Birmingham. It didn't snow an inch, and I'm glad.
Oh fuck! That brings me to my next point. Fucking Alabama. I went there in August, or not? Not. Sorry, I've just fucked up. I meant Georgia. Georgia in August, and I'm not used to that kind of heat. And oh my fucking god, all the guys were making fun of me at the fucking truck loading stations because the Canadian guy's got to take a break. He's gonna fucking pass out. So hot and muggy.
Mm. That's what I'm
How
saying.
dare
That's
you
why I don't
almost
like
pass
this.
out?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like that kind of weather, man.
I spent a lot of time down in Ola, Louisiana, and Talladega, Alabama.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's about an hour or so away from me.
Yeah, real nice people down there.
Oh, this is multiple cameras. Okay. That camera's black. Says they got 10 cameras, I guess.
Did you guys ever see that YouTube video of that guy? I think he was a Canadian driver or something, but I'm not sure. He's driving on a snowy road and like a truck starts encroaching on his lane and he starts screeching like a fucking child. Have you seen that?
Mhm.
I'll see if I can pull it up, put it in the back chat.
That's by Pensacola.
Ooh,
It must be where the time zone changes. The time zone?
yeah.
Somewhere right between Pensacola and Destin, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to check that out.
That might be on the that mile or two long bridge that goes across the peninsula there down in the Gulf,
Right.
going into Destin.
I remember Escambia, if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's a county, one of the counties there that's just north of Pensacola or Destin. But you guys know better than me. I mean, from what I remember, it's been quite a few years, 8 years since I've been down that way. 6 or 8 years.
Oh, I found it.
Tricky Nicky in the house. He knows a thing or two about snow. Yeah, a lot of you guys from the north, we're all experienced with snow, but these kids down there, they don't know what the hell's hitting them.
Here, hey Dave, I just
See,
put the
there's
link
not a
in
lot
back
of traffic out either. They're too scared to, they're smart. They know better. I can't drive with this.
I just put the
No
link
check.
in back chat there. Make sure you turn the speakers up. It's
Oh,
fucking
no.
hilarious.
Everybody's there. Everybody's good. Hot diggity. I got another sip of what's Amanda said she's got 7 inches so far, and that is in Alabama. Just trying to be generic. Wherever.
Well,
But yeah, ooh, damn, that's a lot.
well, it's
I heard
okay.
4
We
to
get
6 inches. So.
it's okay. We get the trade off of tornadoes and
Yeah.
Yo, Amanda's got a good point in chat there. They don't have the equipment to deal with it because it doesn't happen very often. So when it does happen, there's no way to clear the shit.
Yeah.
And Mary Jane is saying she's got no snow yet. It's headed her way. I'm not trying to dox, but she knows it's common knowledge. She's over there in Georgia somewhere. Next state over, right, Mary Jane? You don't mind, that's how specific is that? But, try to be not too specific. But this is how I get to know people. Like a lot of you guys, I know you from your geographics. McGaver is, up north of me, so to speak. I'm not going to say Tricky is north of me, over where he's at. Tricky. I know Stick is up north because he's Canadian. Son of a bitch. He's got to be north of me.
Oh yeah.
Man. And Joe, I didn't know you were down the southern boy like me.
No, I'm in. They call it the
yeah?
California, Canada, like the Vancouver area, and like we're right above the border, right? So it's actually
Brother,
not too bad here.
Brother, I was born and raised in the sticks. I'm used to this.
Dicker with Dave, get your snowshoes out. Let's highlight a few.
I'm used to the country life. I'm not used to that
City life, nah.
Yeah.
Country life.
Yeah,
I'd rather
life
hunt deer and fish and
when you get that kind of when you get that kind of snow in a country or in your living area, man, everything slows down, right? Your whole life has to slow down. It has to be dealt with. Plowing the fucking roads, your driveway, everything. Everything slows down.
Miss making us feel bad. 67 and sunny. Jog.
Well, one thing is we live like that because we try not to be so dependent on, grocery stores or, shit like that. And this grid ever goes down, we've got the woods, we've got the rivers we can hunt and fish in, and we'll survive it.
Oh yeah.
Dave, check the private chat. I put that link up there for you.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Fucking make sure to chat. Everybody, turn up your speakers. You're gonna piss your pants. Fucking trucks coming along opposite direction, and he tries to pass a snowplow. And there we go. Yeah, turn it up.
Jesus,
okay,
you don't go that fast.
I have no volume.
Damn.
Oh yeah, no, you got to hear the volume though.
Oh man, look at this.
Nobody should be driving that fast in that kind of condition.
The volume's what does it.
He's brave going down a hill in a truck.
Gonna be passing anyways.
Look how steep
listen to this. Listen to this.
What the hell are you doing? No!
Like a little fucking girl. I'd be embarrassed to put that on YouTube. Oh my gosh.
You're a brave man, I must admit that.
Several things wrong with that.
I guess.
Yeah, first of all, he's not driving a Peterbilt. That's a mistake number one.
Long nose Pete. Yep.
It's conventional.
The thing with driving that fast, like you said, but I remember who said that, but the thing about driving those kind of speeds is you got to realize tractor trailers got 26 fucking wheels on the tractor's got, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12, whatever fucking they got. And that's like 10 times the traction a regular vehicle. So when you see truckers going that fast, like it's a little safer than you think, but still, obviously.
All that way you got to stop though.
Well, the whole thing about trucking is you're not supposed to stop. You're not supposed to touch the brakes. You're supposed to plan ahead. So you just keep rolling through like water, baby.
One mistake he made was going down an incline where there was no runoff to catch him.
Yeah.
In those conditions, all that weight.
He also, because you can hear his voice, you should be able to hear the Jake brake, and he didn't even have his Jake brake on.
Bet you his pants were messed.
Oh yeah, he probably quit driving.
Well, the next thing that was wrong with it is why was the other truck trying to pass the snowplow truck? Like, what the fuck?
It's probably an immigrant.
Yeah.
And that's not even a joke. They're flooding into the country. They're getting handed licenses for tractor trailers, and they're dangerous.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they don't have no business being behind the wheel, but yet they're getting them licensed.
Not even a race thing, just an immigration thing.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that fucking Louisiana?
That's Bourbon Street,
Yes.
Holy shit!
or one of the streets. It looks
Oh,
like Bourbon Street. It's one of the streets down in the French Quarter.
No Marty.
Yeah,
No Mardi
my
Gras.
wife's cousins live in Louisiana, and they're snowed. Yep.
Lucky
I never
Strike
did.
lives somewhere around there.
I never
Yeah.
did make it that far down, but who the fuck's this Dick Glock in the middle of the streets playing fucking hero directing traffic? Get the fuck
He's like,
out
I
of
never seen this stuff before.
There's always
And,
one or two of
about
those
New
things.
Orleans,
Something happens and they got to be
Snowy
center of
got
attention.
Yeah, they're
Oh my God, that's crazy.
You opened up the can?
So where's this fucking weather coming? Like, where's it starting from? Because it ain't coming from Canada.
It's coming from South Texas. You see, it's rain down there and ice, even back Corpus Christi.
But the cold is being pushed down from Canada because right now Chicago is freezing, man. We're like 5
Right,
below
right.
Ottawa,
zero.
take your fucking
Wow.
snow back.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it coming down?
One's coming down and the other's going up.
Yeah, you're getting our winds
Oh, it's like a
Our
big toilet
coldness.
flush.
mixed with
And
the
then,
rain.
and then shifting over through New Orleans,
Yeah, I told you.
Mobile, Pensacola, and it was originally going to go to Jacksonville, but apparently it's shifting a little bit north once it goes into Georgia, shifting north towards Savannah, for instance, or between Jacksonville and Savannah. You know, that southeastern section of Georgia, St. Simon Island, Jekyll Island, you know, everything all the way up to Savannah, Tybee Island.
It's okay, Amanda. We got our snow last week up here.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I did
like-
too. I did too. So I had
You know what-
most of it's melted away the other day.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen here? You know, there's always a big problem because Louisiana is a big
Chris.
swamp and bog, right? So I
You
think
know,
what's going to happen here is all the snow is going to melt, and they're going to get a bunch more bodies and coffins
James.
rising up out of the ground.
That's not
Ooh.
too specific, you know.
I had heard that that's what happened when the hurricane hit New Orleans.
Yeah, they float right up. So all this fucking moisture and shit. Because I don't remember the last time I ever seen lower states getting this snow like this. So once this shit melts, you're going to see bodies. You're going to see coffins. You're going to see. It's going to be hilarious. Well, not for the families, obviously, but
Right,
for me.
right. Untrackable in the house.
What's up, Trackable? You get snow too? Or are you going to get it?
Beaches covered in snow. Now that's a natural phenomenon I've never heard of before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry for your e-bike. Fuck you.
It's called pedaling, something we used to do years ago.
Should have got. I'm looking at getting one of those electric fat tire bikes.
Yeah. I want one too, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
probably the only electric thing I want.
You buy a
actually
cheap
found-
one, you have it in the garage. You got to watch
Here's
when you
what-
charge that sucker. Because I've been hearing them starting on fire in people's garages. The next thing you know, the house goes up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
cheap ones from China, and I'm
Yeah.
actually the last couple of days here. I've been actively looking for one, trying to get the right price, the right wattage and voltage and power and stuff.
Right.
And there's a bunch of fucking brands like you've never even heard
I've been
of.
looking
And-
through them too, dude. Yeah, it's a lot of brands out there. You got a bike store in the neighborhood?
Yeah, we got a couple of bike stores. The problem is though, they're not stocking the bike that I want. I finally last night I just found the one I want.
Yeah, the ones that I was looking at, they want like 2,500 a piece, and I gotta get two, one for me and one for the wife.
So this one's gonna run you about that price, maybe a little less in American, but
Right.
I'll just give it to you because I'm just proud that I put in the work to find this. It's called a Tesco, Tesgo,
I heard Tesco's. Yes.
Tesco Hiker. It's huge too. It's a big bike because I'm a big guy.
Are those things? Do those things have lithium batteries too?
Yeah.
It's got a Samsung lithium battery. It's 750
top end.
watts to the rear, 750 watts to the rear wheel.
What's the
It's a
speed?
long-
Like 30 miles an hour?
Yeah, I'll get to that. It's what's classified as a long range electric bike, so it goes like twice as long as the ones you see on TV.
Double battery, double motor.
Single battery, single motor, 750 watts to the rear, and the speed, I think they said it's like 26 to 28 miles an
Yeah,
hour, so that's
that's all
like
you need.
35, 40. Canadian.
I mean, that's plenty fast enough on a bike.
That's just on the motor. You start pedaling, it's going to go faster.
Yeah.
Pedal assist.
But that Tesco hiker, that's the one I'm getting. I just got to wait here. Took me fucking 4 days to figure that out.
I know, man. I'm sitting here looking at this one, then I'm doing the reviews on YouTube. And I was like, nah, I'm looking at this one. Yeah.
It's fucking insane. And then, like, especially for somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're looking for, then you got to figure out what the watts mean and the amp hours and all that shit.
Yep.
Figure out what that all means.
Oh, he's throwing snow.
Oh, now the little boys are throwing their snowballs.
Oh man, Scruffy is. Somebody gave him a coat.
That dog ain't never seen snow in his life, man.
Yeah, broke through us a link down here. I'm going to jump over that in a second. Check it out. Well, college football season is over as of last night.
Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
Yep, Alabama had a rough first year with their new coach.
Yeah,
Hate to say. I knew it was going to happen when Nick Saban retired. We were going to be put through the paces with that new coach.
Oh shit, Allie Jenny's in Toronto. You got a lot of Canadian viewers.
and yeah, she got that talking about how cold it is. Everybody's talking about minus 26 up there, Stick. Is it cold like that where you're at?
Yeah, so Toronto, I could see that, and that's pretty fucking uncomfortably cold. Where I'm at, like I said, it's the California of Canada. Right now, it's 0 degrees. We just got a little skip of snow, but like I live in the easy place to exist.
Okay,
Vancouver.
so like the British Columbia or something. Is that the vibe I'm getting?
Yeah,
Out
Vancouver.
west? Okay, yeah. That's where the Vicks are at. The Vicks are out that way. The Vicks.
But I'll tell you, Canada's really fucked up because you don't have to drive too far to get into another climate zone. And like, for instance, going from BC, right now it's -0. I'm pretty sure you go to Alberta, it's probably -14 to 22, maybe 26. And you go to Fort McMurray, Wandering River area, I've hit -50. I've had to work in -53 degrees, bud.
Oh, Jesus H. The
Yeah,
coldest I've
Celsius.
ever been is like -20 to -30.
Oh,
Yeah, they would only let us work for about 30 minutes, and then we were forced to, like, they would actually come get you because you're dying slowly. And so they'd come get you after about 30 minutes and fucking bring you in to warm up and shit.
We used to sit in a car smoking pot, and we rotated. There was four of us.
Way to start off a
We
story.
rotated, and there was four of us. We were gas monkeys, gas jockeys. We pumped gas back in self-service. This is in the 70s, all right. But each person, it was the next person's turn. We rotated. Everybody took a turn waiting on the next customer. It was so fucking cold, nobody else, we sat in a car with the heat going, smoking pot, waiting for the next customers, and then we rotate. It's your turn.
Well, I'm just
Check
fucking
your
bragging. I mean, -53 is the worst that I've ever seen. But generally, most of Canada, including Fort McMurray and Alberta and shit, it's around like -39 is pretty average.
I think we're parked, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, what we
You
got?
know what's really crazy about? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I think I have a delay.
You might.
Oh, I was gonna say the fucked up thing about those kind of temperatures when you got to like work outside all day and shit, 12-hour whatever, is after after 15 years of welding in the snow, I've found out that after about -34, you don't feel the cold anymore because your body starts to shut down.
Yep.
So it's like -26 sucks because your body's still good to go and you feel every bit of that cold. -39 and above or below, you don't feel fuck all. And then you start getting that hypothermia. You get confused. You don't know what's going on. You don't know where you are. Start stumbling around.
Thank you, Broke. This is Pensacola Beach, but it's already gotten dark there. Pensacola Beach. You can see the people with flashlights or something.
Like I said, no thanks. I'll stay down in Alabama and keep my warm weather.
Yo, I got a question
That's-
about that.
Yeah.
Snow on the beach.
When I was going through Alabama, a lot of racetracks, a lot of abandoned racetracks.
Yeah.
What do they do with those things? They just sit there and rot, but they can't like make it a go-kart track for kids or something.
So what's happened in Alabama? Well, it's really in a lot of places is you've got a lot of urban development taking place where these investors are buying up a lot of the properties where these old racetracks are sitting. Sometimes the land gets tied up for years before they start developing it, but other times they buy them and then they'll bulldoze them or whatever, and then they'll start building homes around them. So it's probably just either a case of the land's tied up until they get development underway, or
well, because I remember driving past one and it wasn't that far gone yet, but it was obviously abandoned, and all the infrastructure was there, the stands, the fucking whole pit area, all the cement. It didn't. There was some weeds coming up, but it wasn't that bad. And I'm like, well, fuck, like reuse the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bullshit. They're starting to buy up a lot of these old racetracks and demolish them.
And before you ask me that stupid question, I'll answer it right now. Yes, I was in the tractor trailer and I watched Talladega Nights the first time I went to Talladega, Alabama. Yes.
That movie is still one of Will Ferrell's best movies, I think.
Easily.
Shake and bake.
You know what I'm saying? Shake and bake. That just happened. Did that just blow your mind?
You know my favorite
Step Brothers.
Oh, buddy, that's the number one. It's even better than Talladega.
I'm banging my balls on your drums.
I want to put my nutsack on your drum set.
Step Brothers is probably going to go down in history as one of the funniest movies I've ever encountered in my entire life, aside from MacGruber.
And then after that, it's like he just plummeted. It's like all of his movies after that were just, I don't know.
It's the Adam Sandler. It's the Adam Sandler effect. They got to keep working, and their heart's not in it.
Yep.
He did a funny movie or two with Mark Wahlberg, but I mean, it wasn't the same. He hit a good stride there between when he made Elf and then when he made Step Brothers.
You know, I've never seen Elf.
Neither have I.
Wow.
I've seen it.
Everybody fucking rants and raves. It plays every Christmas. It's the talk of the town all the time. All sorts of memes. I've never seen it.
It's a cool.
I haven't seen it at all either. I know a lot of people said that it's really good, and I don't know. I just never sat down and actually watched it.
That was one of I heard that was one of Artie Lang's comedian Artie Lang's first appearances in Hollywood as a Santa in that movie.
Oh yeah,
it's an okay movie if you like a comedic Christmas movie. I'm more of a traditional. I like a meaningful, serious Christmas movie myself, like Christmas Story. Or
one of those crowns I have here fell. I put some like kind of a.
Fuck your dentures, motherfucker! You're gonna get sick now. Fuck you and your rotten teeth, bitch. Sorry, I had to get that out. Sorry.
I mean, it's like I said, it's okay. It's not the best Christmas movie, but it's okay.
You know what really sorry that I'm talking so much. I'm just in a really good mood. Just tell me to shut up if it's too much.
Go for it.
Fucking what really destroyed Hollywood for me was learning that the Home Alone house, they didn't actually film it in that house. It was only outside pictures.
Yep.
They filmed it in a fucking elementary school gym.
Yep. Yeah.
Sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Christmas
Pull
Vacation.
back the Iron Curtain.
With Chevy Chase. Christmas Vacation. That movie.
I did see that.
Okay. That house was on a backlot with several other houses around it where they filmed tons of movies and shows at. That house was actually fake on the inside too.
It sucks, man. It ruins your whole. You're pulling back the Iron Curtain. It's showing everybody Tin Man's cock. It sucks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Remember the opening to Friends where they're at that water fountain?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know all about this.
Same exact backlot that the Christmas Vacation house is in.
Yep.
Strike
And
right
that
down the
fountain,
street from it.
that fountain has been used in several other Hollywood features.
Yep.
Why the fuck do I know all this?
Every
You watch a
house
lot of
on that-
TV.
Yeah.
So every house on that street is built, like a normal house on the outside, but the inside is all gutted for, I guess, production and all that.
Oh, that was a good one too. That basketball one. What is it?
Semi-pro.
Yeah,
Semi-pro.
semi-pro.
Mike,
What was
The
that movie
funny thing
he
is,
did with the?
I was
with the,
discussing-
ice skating?
the picture on the bottom there is not Will Ferrell. That's Wendell Ladner.
That's a real player.
Right. And Wendell was played here. He took that photo right here in Louisville. That photo was taken about 5 miles from where I'm at right now at the arena. And
Oh, shit,
he was
you're-
part of it.
That's supposed,
He was a player for the Kentucky Colonels.
is that supposed
And,
to be a reference to Burt Reynolds?
That picture, that original picture of Wendell back in 73 or 4, I think, was a takeoff of Burt Reynolds doing the same thing in Cosmo and Playgirl. Burt Reynolds,
Wow.
if you've heard of the actor, did a beefcake kind of thing with he had his hand. He didn't have a basketball. He had his hand in front of him or whatever, blocking,
Yeah.
the privates. But then Wendell did it, and then Will Ferrell did an imitation of Wendell with that ABA basketball. That's all.
Can somebody in
And
chat, somebody quickly call 1-800-TROPICS? I want to see if it actually goes to somebody that answers.
And the only reason I know that is because I had a friend that used to tease me about being a Burt Reynolds fan.
Burt Reynolds was actually quite a fucking top tier cunt, from what I learned.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
asshole. Same thing.
He was.
The worst one I know is the guy from Kiss, Gene Simmons. He's the biggest
Gene
one.
Simmons? Yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Womanizing asshole.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
Frank
I totally agree. But when you hit those kind of levels of fame, I mean, can you really say you wouldn't do it too?
No, I wouldn't be like he is. It's on how you fucking chick he sees.
He is a cunt. Actually,
Yeah,
this
he
is
is.
fucked up. It's fucked up that we're talking about this because I didn't realize Dave lived in Louisville. And when I was there one time, I jumped in a cab. I was on my little turnaround. You got to take a break from driving. I jumped in a cab to go somewhere, and I was talking to the cab driver. And she was I asked her, who's the most famous person you've ever driven? And she goes, actually, I had to pick up the entire Kiss band just quickly from one location to the other. So they all jump in a cab. Gene Simmons jumps in the passenger seat, she says. And he said he wanted to drive the cab. And she's like, no, sir, this is my job. No, that's not happening. And he's like, no, I'll give you $1,000. Let me drive the cab.
Again, we got
And he
500 more
wouldn't
likes,
let it go.
8,000. Smash it. Smash it. Smash it.
What the fuck was that?
Is this another screamer?
Oh, jeez. Slow down, dude.
Yeah,
This is like a normal Canadian fucking February, bud. This is child's play. This is nothing.
He's the very reason why I don't like Kiss. Now, some of their songs is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so he
that's
fucking.
Go ahead.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna finish that quickly. So like, Gene wouldn't let it go, and he wanted to drive this lady's cab so bad. He's offering her money. He's trying to grab the wheel. He's trying to like make her pull over. The other three band members are in the back of the cab, and they're dead silent. They like Gene Simmons, such a dickhead. He runs that band with an iron fist. He's the god.
Yeah.
And so
That's
they're
why
sitting in
Ace
the
Frehley
back
left
seat.
his ass.
So they're sitting in the back seat. He's trying to fucking drive the cab. This poor lady's like, no, fuck off. Like, this is my job. And then so they get to the location. Gene jumps out first, pissed off. He wasn't allowed to drive the cab. And then the other band members slipped her like $200 as a tip and said, we're very sorry. That's just Gene. Have a good day.
Yeah, I watched him in an interview one time talking about the business of rock and roll, and that's when it started opening my eyes to the whole business world side of the things, and I was like, nope, I don't give a fuck about this guy anymore. Fuck him. Of course, I understand it, but
Tuna salad in the house with the very interesting comment regarding Jim Terry in Arkansas and me.
What happened?
What?
See what he has to say. Yo, Dave. Said I'm Arkansas's dad and that I did things to her.
Who's this? Who's this Jim Terry? I keep hearing this name once in a while. Somebody
giant, enormous douche guy, apparently a scammer.
After I called out LC, somebody sent me a screenshot of this Jim Terry guy asking LC's chat or somebody's chat. Somebody gets Stick Solid's home address, and if anyone can get his home address, send it to me. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, modus operandi.
I don't even know who the fuck it is. Like, fuck off.
He's an enormous douche. That's what you absolutely need to know about him.
Well, that's basically what the whole DM was about. And they're like, "Hey, look at this." We had a good laugh about it, but
yeah,
trying to dog somebody.
Like you're the first fucking person to try that.
No, that's what he does.
I still don't know who the fuck it is. I mean, whatever.
He has a reputation within the community of doxing and of scamming people because of I don't know all of the details about it, but it had something to do with like him finding out information or like doing some kind of PI thing about like looking around for the disappearances of certain people, and he scammed families out of money and not telling them where his all of the details that he found out about these missing people or something to the equivalent of that. Don't quote me on that. That's only what I've heard on the YouTube streets.
My only question is like, you're watching streamers having fun with each other, whatever the fuck, podcasts. Why would you want to go about like take those extra steps and make it personal, try to find these people's addresses and stuff? Like what drives you to actually want to take those extra steps and do this? It's not going to do
human malice.
Even if you found my real location and doxed me with my address and shit, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to do anything. I don't have a criminal record. Nothing's going to happen. So what's the point?
Yes, everybody.
Well, the best way to handle Jim Terry if you come in contact with him is
hello.
Just say you can't. None your business.
None ya.
Well, and it goes for the rest of the people that do that too. Like, what are you actually trying to accomplish? You're going to send some pizza to their house?
He's actually out to accomplish bullshit, Stick, and MacGyver can back me up on that.
Hey, Pat, what kind of bullshit? What kind of bullshit?
Anything he can pull up.
No. What kind of bullshit?
He can be mean.
No. What kind though?
Calling your job, trying to get you fired, trying to get your family against you, blah blah blah.
Unprofessional bullshit.
Yeah, yes. Unprofessional bullshit.
Yes.
I was making a Stick joke. You just ruined it.
Well, every time I talk to him, he gives up on me and just leaves. So if you can't get nothing, you got nothing to play with. And I got nothing to hide. I don't give a shit.
Sound like you guys have been in contact with this guy before. Jesus Christ.
Well, he goes to a channel we all here pretty much know the same guy.
Yeah.
Worst thing you could do is keep talking about it and give it air, give it light. Yeah. Nobody cares. I don't even know
who it is. Talk about the snow, actually. That is unbelievable.
It's very cold. It's very wet.
Okay, fix it, Trump.
Hey, Ramil, have you been watching the inauguration?
Little bits and pieces. I've been between working and then occasionally jumping into different YouTube channels and talking about different drama and BS that's been going on. Not an incredible amount. I've seen that he's done a number of executive orders that have both shocked and impressed me. So there's that.
I refuse to talk politics anymore.
I haven't watched the whole inauguration, but I have a question for the whole panel.
He didn't put his hand on the Bible.
He let it slip in a TikTok or something, or not a TikTok, something I saw. He said he was going to do a shitload of pardons. Do you think that Tiger King guy is going to get pardoned?
I don't know about the Tiger King. I know that he's already dealt with the.
All I know,
from Oklahoma, he can't come back here.
Also, I know he
just
didn't have his
saying.
hand on the Bible. He's supposed to have his hand on the Bible when he's sworn in. He didn't have his hand on the Bible, so it's not legit. That's what I'm
Who,
hearing.
Trump?
Yeah, he didn't have his hand on the Bible when he was sworn in.
Well, they don't follow
Melania
rules
hold
for
it.
nothing anymore, Mac. You know that.
I guess.
I almost have more respect for him because of that.
Oh, come on. Then.
But
Well,
somebody
he's-
will
he
try to
doesn't
use that.
follow-
Yeah,
doesn't-
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it would be better to swear upon that than to swear upon a
might have
man's
to
own
redo it.
word.
Fair enough. I'm not going to say nothing about religion. It does mean something. Doing that and putting your hand does mean something. But, I mean, he's always been that person to go against the norms. I'm not surprised he didn't do it.
Well, our government says do not let the church inside the government.
Yes.
It says that.
That's true. Separation of state and
Maybe he
and religion.
was
Separation of
thinking,
church
I'll
and state.
follow the rules. I don't believe our religion believes to be in government, actually, my opinion.
I agree.
I'm
wholeheartedly.
non-religious myself.
Seen that kind of effort on his part.
I actually agree wholeheartedly with that.
I'm a believer, and I won't say how or what or whatever, because like I say, that's none yet.
Yeah.
Narnia.
But I
Well,
won't say everybody has to believe the way I believe or even believe. That's their business. I will not
Right.
judge them for that.
Hey
Well,
Pat,
it's
is
not-
it also ligma?
Lick of my balls.
I
I
was just gonna say, there's been a lot of that. Ask Mr. Clinton.
Oh.
got to get some fucking
I did
darts. I'll
not
be right
have
back.
sexual relations with that
Oh.
woman.
Pat, it's just common sense. I mean, our justice system is supposed to be blind, including religion.
Yeah,
I mean,
at this point in time, I think everybody agrees to that.
there's supposed
Yeah.
to be absolutely zero bias in our laws, but
Yes, supposed
good
to.
luck with that.
Good luck at that, right?
Yeah.
All I know is I know who I am. I'm comfortable with that. I'm not a bad person, and I hope everybody can do the same and treat each other the same.
Yes,
It's not
ma'am.
We'll all
hard.
get along better, you know.
It's not hard to do. It's easier.
No,
It's
it's
less
not.
energy. It's less energy.
Well,
And if we want to get down and dirty, we just go to MCFs to do that and leave it there and go on.
Yeah. Or
Well, as
go
for
find
me-
Jim Terry.
Well, as for me, I got to get ready to go to work, so I'll be back after a few hours, and I will talk to you cool cats maybe at some point later tonight.
What are you doing? Construction
good night,
outside?
Remy.
That'd suck to have that job. Construction outside.
No, I'm not doing anything else. Thank God.
Oh, bring home the bacon. That's all that matters.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Make your life happy.
Yeah, right.
Happy
Yeah, I'll
Are
be
you
happy
married,
life.
Remy?
I mean,
I'm sorry, what?
Are you married?
Am I married?
Yeah, or have a girl, or
No, ma'am.
I was just curious. You didn't have to answer.
They say happy wife, happy
you're
life,
fine.
but I say happy dad, no one's sad.
Well, all I got to say is, in my relationship, we just don't play games. We just don't.
Well, that's all that seems to be running around nowadays, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, no, I'm single.
Well, I hope you find somebody
Same
someday
you to mingle.
special.
Well, thank you, Pat.
'Cause there's
Oh,
always
yeah.
that special one out there. There is.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah, make it a
well,
good night, Remy.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you, panel, and thank you, Dave, for letting me come up and hang out with you guys.
Have a
And,
good one.
Pleasure, man.
yes, sir. Yes,
This
sir.
ain't Mosh stuck at a gas station, is it, Dave?
And thank you, Stick. Peace out.
who is that?
The gas station.
Mosh stuck at a gas station in a snowstorm. That sounds about what he would do. Just saying. I haven't watched his channel in so long. I don't know what he does anymore.
Well, actually, last night he was following this guy. I saw him out here, and I haven't joined his broadcast. Darn it, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's the fella that's doing the J6ers. You know, watching them, waiting for them to be released and stuff.
Yeah.
He's parked outside of the jail.
Well, I don't think they're going to be releasing them for a while. I think there's steps they have to go through to do that.
Yeah, you know,
Should have.
I don't know how fast they're gonna do all that. But
It didn't take them long to throw him in there.
oh,
And it'll take 4 times
we got
longer
somebody
to get
off
him
the
out.
road.
Ooh, dang.
These girls messed up.
You know, I hate to laugh,
With, um,
but I grew up in Iowa. We had hell of a snow. I lived in Wyoming. We had 4 to 6 feet of snow overnight. And you give
They
these
sure went off
people
the
an
road.
inch, and they can't
Doopy-doo.
even get out the freaking driveways. I just don't get it. Instead of hitting the brakes, you're supposed to just go with it. Hitting the brakes ain't gonna do nothing but make you spin.
do you think that car is getting out of the snow tonight on its own, or is it gonna have to be towed?
No,
Oh,
It'll
no,
sit there
until
till
it's
the
towed.
oh,
Yeah,
that's a
winch it up.
2-wheel drive Camry.
Winch.
That car ain't going nowhere.
No, that ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
Good
geez.
thing people seen him. They'd be sitting down there in the cold till that car ran out of gas.
Now, if they were in a truck or another 4-wheel drive vehicle, they might have a chance to get out.
Well, my granddaughter today turned 5, and she got to wake up to snow.
Yay.
So
No.
she had a good birthday.
She kicked the car.
It ain't the car's fault.
What's your fault, chick?
Somebody's
The
getting in. She's
driver,
gonna try.
She kicked herself in the butt.
Oh man. That's
Well, the
like
hubby's home,
slapping-
doing good. He's 8. He's fed. He's out watching a movie. Thank God.
That's like slapping a gun when you shoot it. What's
Yeah.
the gun's fault? It was you.
You stupid bastard. You shouldn't have pulled the trigger.
Put it on the desk and wait for it to shoot itself.
Yeah. I've always said that. I've never seen this gun pick itself up and fire the trigger.
Oh man.
People don't get that. They're always blaming the guns. It's not the guns. And I don't
Right.
want to talk about that either.
Yeah. Another sticky subject.
I'll just say my hubby got me a gun safe for Christmas, and I was very appreciative. I have grandchildren.
Yeah, but she didn't get no guns. She just got to get a safe.
I didn't finish that. Didn't finish that, Mac. Didn't finish that. I got me a nice little hand safety thing for going
The
outside.
22, 38, what do you got?
It's a 22 mag.
Yeah, they're good. It's surprisingly, a little gun like that can do some damage.
Well, it's good for
It
shooting
ricochets.
snakes if you put a, you know, you can put a bird
Ricochets in your
shot.
body.
I got a little Henry repeating arms 22. Pretty nice
I
little gun.
wanted a 9mm, but they were more so.
Yeah.
And I
Got a
actually
38.
don't need that for what I need outside.
Got a 38 Taurus too.
Yeah. Was it a
Oh,
friend?
my husband collects, though.
Got shot with the 22. It hit his wrist, went through his arm, went up his shoulder, and then got by his heart. It didn't hurt it, kill him or nothing, but it's just, it hit him in the wrist. That's where it went in.
I have a girlfriend that got shot in the face with a 22. She lives. She still has the fragments in her face.
Yeah, if
Oh
you
my
shoot like in the
You
ocular
can't even tell
cavity,
she got
it can ricochet in the dome, in the head, in the skull.
Yeah, that's what it did. It rung her bell real good, that's for sure.
Bam. 22 long rifle.
I got my hubby a 22 250 with a thumb action on it. He loves that rifle. It's the most accurate rifle he ever shot. He has quite a few.
I like the 22 squirrel rifle that I got from Grandpa. It was,
Yeah.
what the hell was that thing? I think it was a Henry.
Wasn't your 410 your first?
The old
First?
Henry.
Oh,
A 22 long rifle. Squirrel gun, we call it.
What
My
we got.
first was a 410.
I shot the damn shotgun, 25 rounds, clay pigeon shooting. Oh, man, dude, my shoulder was so damn bruised up
Oh,
from
yeah.
shooting that.
I'm gonna tell you what. Shoot that 12 gauge shot. We got a 12 gauge shot.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
12
we-
gauge, yeah.
Yeah.
With no recoil pad.
Yep.
Don't do it up against a tree thinking it'll make it better either. Just saying.
It'll pinch you.
Jesus
dad had
Christ.
the-
Oh, Cyrus fucking showed up into the trailer park firing fucking shots. Fuck
Yeah.
off with the guns.
No, my dad's got a flintlock. We used to go to Terre Haute, Indiana, and go to a rendezvous where you shoot the old time, guns and stuff, and dress like a Minuteman. My dad and uncle were shooting at 80 grains of gunpowder, and I was supposed to do it 60. my uncle packed it and thought my dad was going to get the gun. So my dad handed me the gun with 80 greens, and that thing literally picked me off of my feet and then slammed me on my back. I kid you not.
My old man gave me a 44 Magnum, same thing, Mac, pistol, a Ruger. I shot it off. I thought it broke my wrist and knocked me on my ass. I've never picked up a gun without respect since then, especially
Guns
pistol.
fucking rule.
I want a 357 Magnum.
Well, we got one of them too.
You want
I got him a set.
45s?
I got him the set with the belt and all.
I really want a 357.
When we were up in Wyoming, they have really strict gun rules up there, but that's where we got most of his weapons.
I'm gonna tell you what else.
But you know, they fell in the lake, so I don't know what to do now. So
I know. A lot of people's guns fell in the lake.
Yeah, mine's all gone.
Who's
in the
this
water.
asshole? Who's this asshole we're watching right now?
You ever shot a 270 or a 243? That'll hurt
Sorry.
too. That'll hurt you.
I hope they're thinking they can't get this car out because it's not going anywhere tonight.
That car's not coming out of that spot. I'm sorry.
Got a nice
Alexis P in the house. Is that you, Alexis?
Looks like
Three
it's dug in a
fingers.
little bit too.
Show feet. Show feet.
Looks like it's sunk in a little bit too.
It's dark. I'm sorry. It's me though.
Hello, Alexis.
Is that you?
You ever shot an AR? That AR's fun too.
Hey Alexis, how much snow you guys got up there?
That's why I was trying to show, but my sensor light is not coming on. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, she's got a fancy sensor light. Oh my god.
Oh my
Pat,
god.
you-
Like I got
Pat, you
stuff
ever-
and stuff. It's
You ever
not
shot
working.
an AR, Pat?
Why is it so dark there right now?
Because it's
It's
Canada.
dark.
Dark.
No, it's still light out where I'm at. It's
Well,
still
I don't know.
totally light out.
I'm sorry. I can't tell you.
I'm not giving you shit. I'm just shocked. Like, what? You're in Toronto or something?
Yes, near there. But I'm gonna turn on the light. Hold on 1 second.
So British Columbia gets the sun longer, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
So you can't see it. I'm not out back though. The back has more snow. But yes, there's
So,
snow.
so flat Earth theory doesn't exist then.
Yeah.
If it was flat Earth, we'd all be bright right now. Just saying.
Exactly.
Well,
Because I'm in Vancouver and it's bright as fuck right now.
you know, we're not on a flat Earth because all the cats would have knocked everything off by now.
Well, not only that, all that water would have ran off into the abyss.
That was the cutest, most wholesome joke I've ever heard MGTOW say. That was beautiful.
I've heard people say that for a while.
So these guys might as well just pack it in, turn on the heater, and go Brokeback Mountain because they ain't getting out till the tow truck shows up.
He's got a strap.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would not pull anything like that without a chain.
He's got a strap.
Don't even try to pull anything out of that. They may pull that down into the ditch with them.
Yeah. So what? He's going to pull it sideways, or is he going to move his truck behind the car? Because if you
So
pull
I'm
that
saying
sideways,
there's no
you're
way
gonna
to get
fuck up
that thing out.
He's
would
gonna
try.
pull it sideways from the looks of it, and he's pulling it with a strap too. That's gonna snap.
If he pulls that sideways, he's going to fuck up all that plastic at the rear of the car on the bottom.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do damage to some other stuff too.
It's gonna
Well,
snap.
his pride's already
I've seen-
destroyed.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen this far too many times. Them straps will snap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And don't
I
be
got
in the way
chain.
of them, it'll decapitate you.
I got a fucking milk crate with a fucking solid huge chain, and it just sits there because of this. Fuck straps.
I use chains. I don't use anything but chains if I'm pulling something in or out.
Yeah. Yeah. If that strap snaps, it'll fucking shatter your windshield, buddy.
Oh yeah.
My hubby uses a winch and chains.
Pat, I was going to say something earlier. What did you say the general location you're from?
Central Oklahoma in the boonies.
Oklahoma. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to remember what I had something
north
to say
of
about-
Texas.
I can't remember. It'll come to me.
Okay, you know where Nebraska? Okay, the Dakotas. Go straight
I
south.
know where it is. I know where it is. I had something funny to say and I fucking forgot because I went to go get some fucking darts.
The best thing for that situation right there is if you had a winch on the front of that truck that was electric with a cable, you attached it to that back of that car's axle.
It'll pull it right out. That's what my hubby
And that truck's also on a higher level right now. So, like I said, that the rear of that. Oh, he's moving. Okay, so he is moving it. He is moving it.
Oh, don't go down in there.
I hate to be that person, but where's this? Because I just got back on here.
I think it's Florida.
Brother, oh, dude.
That's Florida.
I think so. Is it, Dave?
Yeah.
Florida,
that was
yeah.
stupid. That was stupid. He should have stayed on the road.
Dave,
They don't know how to drive in Florida.
He was going too fast on a turn. Looks like.
You're telling me we're watching. This is Florida.
This is like watching teenagers try to figure this shit out. This is Florida.
That literally looks like Fort McMurray, Alberta. That's fucked.
And that's Florida, yeah.
Keep the truck on the road.
Driving in Florida.
Why?
Winter storm chaser.
It makes me feel like last year when I was in Florida and I bitched so much that it was Florida cold.
They have no idea how to drive on that. They can't even drive in the rain, let alone snow.
Can I just say this? What the fuck happened to global warming?
Oh, ain't it really hard? Kicking in good, ain't it?
The worst fog I ever drove in was down there in Florida on the way to Daytona one year.
So he's going to tow. He's going to tow with his back hitch.
Whoever is in charge of this operation is stupid.
Well, they're Floridians.
That explains
I'd
it.
say something, but I'm going to bite my
Two people
tongue.
down in the ditch are not in charge.
No, they're not, or they wouldn't be there.
Your
The guy
pulling
with the
vehicle
strap,
is
he's in
always
charge, but-
on flat, level, grippy surface. You never
People
put
that
it.
Sorry.
He's on the bank. That's what you're saying, MGTOW, right? Like he's half, his truck's half on the bank, and he's going to try and pull that up on half a bank.
Yeah, he's down in the snow with the car now. Now, what if he gets stuck?
He's got no traction.
Exactly.
He won't. He's obviously in a lifted truck, so he won't get stuck permanently. But you're right. He should at least be on the fucking road where it's been plowed a bit.
That's why Florida has special rules about licensing and driving for Uber. You can drive for Uber Eats, but not Uber People for a year, unless you've lived in Florida a year. They have
Say that
special.
again. What was that? Say it again.
You can drive for Uber Eats in Florida right away, but you have to have your license a year in Florida. It's just a Florida rule to drive
Until
people.
what? Until what?
Until you can drive people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess Florida's the only state that does that, but maybe there's a reason.
I got
right
super
back.
bored a little while ago, and I started driving for U-Ride, which is like the Canadian Uber, just because I just wanted to do. I was bored, and they gave me the ability to drive people around like the first day.
Not in Florida.
Oh,
You have to live in Florida a year. Oh,
Did you see that?
uh-huh.
Oh my god! There's no cones on the road. There's no markers, no flares, no nothing.
There's no law out there right now. I guarantee you that. They're not even answering calls. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, but I mean, this is obviously a fucking well-traveled road. Put some goddamn cones out. You fucking.
They're not going to do it. They don't have them. They don't have any kind of winter removal snow at all. They don't even have salt.
No,
And if this is a Ford, it's gonna get stuck too. Hate to tell you.
Here we go.
Back
Back on the road. Good.
are we
Good.
just being a bunch of Canadians, as some of us on here? Like,
I just want to see the damage to the back of that car after he pulls it out.
I'll be damned. He did pull it.
No, he didn't.
Is it still in the same exact spot?
It's not even hooked up.
Yeah, it's still there.
To be brutally honest with you, I'd be pulling it from the front and let the driver, spin the wheels a bit for a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Yeah, yank it to the left. Well, I'm looking at my screen, so.
Maybe
Is this
that's why
live?
he's doing because he's backing up.
Is this live right now?
I think so.
I think.
I wonder if they know that we're laughing and
it's
making
live.
fun of this.
I just
An
know that
electric,
sucks.
an electric winch solves a lot of this. Just saying.
You know, how the fuck did he even go in the ditch? Obviously
Probably
going too fast.
spun out. Going too fast and spun out.
Yeah,
Speed
whoever
is
was
like
driving.
90% of any accident.
And no doubtly, when he started sliding, he hit his brakes.
And they're not used
got-
to this weather.
What?
You guys see the
Yeah.
UFO? You see the UFO in the black sky up top there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those
Them
drones.
Have you
I see
seen them?
two beady eyes staring at me.
Have you
Is that
seen
what
them
It's
drones?
moving. It's moving.
Have you
The
guys
drone's
seen them drones that they've got in sequential order that puts on light shows?
Honestly, though, what is that? I'm not even joking. Sorry to interrupt. The fucking thing just moved. Look at the two little orbs.
I think he's trying to pull him out forwards. That's why he's backed up.
Yeah, what is that?
No, it's in the sky.
No, in the
That's what I'm
sky. In the black sky, the two orbs, it's
what
moving
is
around.
that?
Look,
I
look.
don't see
moving.
them. Them are car lights.
No, it's in the sky. Oh,
They
no.
look
oh,
like
is that
they're in the
reflection?
sky.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
reflection.
like-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
It's the other side of the road.
No, it's the
That freaked me
reflection of
out
the
for a
driver's
second. I was
lights.
like,
No, I was getting excited for a second for aliens.
I have
Hey.
been seeing stuff lately, though, in our sky. I feel like a
You know
wacko.
when my youngest was little, he was like 3 years old. I was sitting on the porch one day and he was playing in the pool. And I said, "What are you doing?" Because he was doing some crazy backflips and stuff. I said, "Where'd you learn that?" He said, "The aliens brought me. And when they brought me, I already knew this." I looked at him like, "What did you just say to me?"
That, children are fucking terrifying.
I
Where did that
don't know
car go?
where he got that idea. And I'm still to this day, he's 33 now. Wonder where did that little man get that idea?
And he probably does. If you ask him today, he won't remember.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he does?
He's been collecting aliens ever since then. Stuffed aliens, blow up air picture, you name it, aliens.
Look at this asshole. Look at this asshole.
He'll get out.
You just got done saying, I wonder if he knows we're making fun of him, and then you're laughing.
He might
Oh,
be
sorry,
doing this
no,
just
yeah.
for fun.
He's going. Look at him. He's going strong.
Okay, well,
So we didn't even get to wreck the bumper. Fuck this.
He's out.
Unprofessional bullshit.
have you ever watched that show O'Hare Towing up in Chicago?
Are you
That's
you're
I
asking
can
me?
watch tow shows,
Yeah,
but
whoever.
not that one.
Yeah,
I haven't
whoever.
seen that one, but I'm sure you guys have heard Highway Through Hell, right?
Yep,
think
that's
so.
my favorite show.
Yep,
Or the
get
fishing
car
one.
out.
That's mostly
the first-
the BC highway there, the Coquihalla highway.
Or Deadliest Catch. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the Turtle Man? What was that show
no.
with the turtle guy? Yeah, live action.
The turtle guy.
Yeah, what was his name? He used to catch alligators and stuff.
Oh, that Louisiana
Oh,
motherfucker, the
Steve
Creole, the
Irwin.
Creole guy.
Crocodile
Steve
Dundee
Whoever that
Crocodile
guy was,
Dundee.
he used to catch them
Steve
from
Irwin.
Australia.
alligators.
Steve Irwin.
No, he's
Yeah.
probably talking about
No,
the
it's a show.
Mutual of Omaha. Well, yeah.
No.
Oh,
He's
He would catch
he's
them
talking about a
alligators.
reality
Jacques
TV show.
Cousteau.
No,
Oh,
he's
for
talking about
fuck's
a
sake,
reality
just
TV show.
Google it. Google it. Someone Google it.
Gator Hunters. I think it was a Gator Hunters or something
Yeah,
like
he'd
that.
get in like a little bitty John boat and he'd go out there and
Yeah.
catch them alligators. And
This is the
sell them
question I
out.
have for this. So, like Louisiana, like where I was, they talk relatively normally, but then you got this section of people, and it's called Creole, and they talk very, very weird.
French. Slang Louisiana French. We've got people up here in Oklahoma from down that way, and you cannot understand them.
How the fuck can you? Because like Louisiana's not that big of an area. How do you have two completely different types of speaking?
It's generation.
And you can't even understand the cunts. They're like newfies.
Well, you go
Goofing
5
on.
miles
Yeah,
down the street, and you got people that talk different than us.
They live in the swamp. They don't see many normal people.
A lot of
They
voodoo.
being mean, but that's true. That I've been told that by people that live there.
Oh, I know, yeah.
A lot of
That's why
voodoo
I'm
down
glad-
in those swamps.
Oh yeah, they told me about voodoo.
Oh man, you're gonna come visit Miss Cleo.
And you know, in every bad voodoo potion has chicken feet. I was told
Chicken
Yep.
bones. Yeah.
With blood on
feet
it.
or bones. I don't know why, but that's what they told me.
Isn't
I think
I
it's
just-
Is it weird
Don't-
that I'm holding onto a wishbone, a chicken bone right now? I just had a chicken dinner.
isn't New
Don't
Orleans
quote
also
me on this, but I think the chicken bone thing, like, don't quote me, but the chicken bone thing, I think, is like chickens throughout the history of humans have been life givers, you know, given eggs and all that stuff and chicken meat. And it's like there's some sort of importance with chicken existence.
It
Chickens
has to do with
rule.
hollow bones and spirits.
isn't New Orleans? Ain't there a mixture of Jamaican culture down there too?
Yeah,
Yeah, Jamaica or Haiti or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
I lived on a
All the
Jamaican
voodoo-
guy's farm for 2 years.
Where the voodoo came from.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever
crazy.
had have you ever tasted an egg right out of the chicken's asshole?
No, don't come out of the asshole. It'll come out of the
No.
vagina.
But I have had bloody eggs before.
I lived on a Jamaican guy's farm for 2 years. If you ever watched my shit earlier, and I was in a camper that was on a Jamaican guy's farm, and I said I want to try an egg like right out of the nest. So
Well,
they
if you
gave
tried
me
one right out of the asshole, you were eating shit.
Well,
Few words.
I did crack the egg and cook it. I wasn't eating the shell, motherfucker.
I'll have fresh chicken eggs this summer, and I will wash them, and they're not coming out their butt. I'm just saying.
But eating an egg right out of the nest, it's a little bit of a different thing, and it's amazing.
Amy.
Yeah, they're good. You can't beat. You know how much eggs are where I'm at right now? $6.78 a dozen.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's how much it is around here. Like nearly $7 a carton.
I didn't
Wait
know this
for
about
free.
eggs either. You would think you would refrigerate them, but they're actually when they're from a farm, you don't
don't.
need to.
No,
You don't
you
have-
don't.
Uh-uh.
And to know a good egg, all you gotta do is put it in a cup of water.
Yeah, and the one
Yeah.
that I had out of the I don't know if it's the anus or not, but the one I had, like, these weren't caged chick, like this was free range chicken
Free
egg. It was
range.
fucking amazing.
That's what I'm gonna have, free range.
Now,
Yeah.
I have heard that a chicken does not need a rooster around to lay eggs, but
No.
you don't get
Yeah,
baby chickens. You just get
No, you just
Yeah.
get eggs.
That's true.
right.
That's very true. I learned all sorts of animal shit while I lived there. Goats and stuff. He had a lot of goats too. Never ever eat male goat meat, please.
Don't eat
Never
goat,
eat it.
period.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say, like meat, but meat, goat meat.
Female
you can
goat
make-
meat. Female goat meat is tolerable, but male goat meat, male goats, they have
Of course
an
they are.
extra. They have an extra sweat gland, and it makes this disgusting sweat.
Yes.
Like, even if you pet them, just give them a pet on the head, your hand
Oh,
stinks.
they're disgusting. They
Yeah.
they take that nasty gland and they squirt each other with that, and they
Yeah.
pee in each other's faces. They're disgusting.
And
You get
goat.
goats.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can get goat cheese out of them too. Goat
Yeah.
milk,
Yeah,
goat-
goat cheese is good. I heard.
Goat
Yeah.
meat is gross no matter what, but if you're gonna eat any goat meat, make sure it's a female goat. That's all I'm saying.
I'll
The other
eat the
thing is-
grass.
the other day is sorry, Pat. Is iguana meat? I didn't know iguanas were a thing, but they're a delicacy. They taste like
They're all
chicken.
they're all
Really?
dead in Florida now.
Yep.
Oh, they're dying tonight. They're falling out of the trees for sure tonight.
Well, goats for the most part are good if you have a big farm for them to chew up grass and stuff. That's about, unless you milk them, which that's about it.
I love you to death, but I still just respectfully disagree. Even the female
Yeah.
goat meat, I don't, and that's the better one. I still
Oh.
think it's disgusting.
Goat milk.
Oh, sorry, milk. Okay, I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
milk
there was
them.
such thing as goat meat. That's weird.
Oh yeah, people eat goats.
Oh, people eat horses. People eat,
I mean, lamb.
Dogs, cats,
yeah.
lambs.
Have you guys ever had oxtail meat?
Oxtail soup I've had.
It's
It
good.
is so. It's the best thing I've
Yeah.
ever eaten in my life.
Yep.
Have you ever ate buffalo burgers?
Yep.
Oh my
Long ago.
god.
Rattlesnake,
Once or
pig's feet.
Well, and
frog legs.
we do. My freezer's full of deer meat all the time. So
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky.
I ate buffalo burgers a long time ago, like when I was in high school, and it tasted very gamey, bloody and gamey.
what was it?
Buffalo burger.
Buffalo.
You ever
Well,
eat an alligator?
No.
I tried alligator tail once. That was pretty good.
Alligator
meat's
tater.
pretty good.
Alligator
Kinda
tater.
It's a
Alligator
little greasy.
tail.
It's a little greasy like duck meat is. A little greasy, but pretty good.
You know what's funny about trucking? Just being around all over the truck stops in the lower states, Louisiana, and all that stuff. In the bigger Loves and Petros and stuff, they actually have alligator skulls for sale.
Yeah. You can get cow skulls in little stores around where I live. Longhorse, deers, all kinds of stuff like that.
I'm being serious. Have you ever eaten snake? Not like that.
I've had a chance to, and no, I won't because they're disgusting.
Yep, rattlesnake I had. Looks like fried
Snake's
chicken.
good.
They have a
Squirrel meat.
rattlesnake roundup deep fry every year in Oklahoma, and I went once. Nope, I'm not
I'm
eating
sorry.
that.
When
Nope,
people start eating cow brains and stuff, I sign out.
nope,
Yes.
nope.
Yeah.
Not
Scrambled eggs and big brains.
Alexis, you telling us
Yeah.
you ain't never had any prairie oysters?
No, I haven't. I don't.
You
eat
mean
seafood.
what they called?
Alexis, my grocery store up the street from me here sells pig brains.
Called
and
Rocky
ham.
Mountain oysters.
Yeah,
right.
Don't eat them. Don't eat them, Alexis. Don't eat them.
If it says brains, there's a problem. I'm
Cow
already
nuts.
sorry.
Anything that says Rocky Mountain, don't eat it.
Yeah, cow nuts. Rocky
I
Mountain oysters.
agree. It's likely testicles or dink.
Yeah, don't do it.
Well, they have something called tentacles, like seafood. It says something
ever ate
something
frog?
tentacles. Yeah,
That's calamari.
is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I never
calamari's
tried it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
calamari's pretty good. Calamari's pretty good.
Yeah,
I've never
squid
tried
meat.
that. I don't want to eat nothing that can suck onto my skin. Ugh.
Have you
ate
guys
frog?
ever tasted bear before?
Bear?
Well, my
Yeah, I
grandpa
have.
did and tried to get me to, and I wouldn't.
No.
We
Bear.
got frog meat, frog legs, and
We got
Yeah.
My
specialized
grandpa
meat
used to
store.
keep a
We
jar
got
of bear
deer,
fat.
lion, bear, moose, elk.
So bears are really fucked up one because we all know that bears become habituated to humans and they go and eat garbage. So if you're
Yeah.
eating bear, you got to make sure it's like a fresh hunting bear and not a city garbage eating bear. But it tastes like
Deer do
greasy-
that now too, Stick.
What?
The deer are doing that now too.
yeah.
That's true. But if you're gonna if you eat bear, it kind of tastes like fresh bear. Tastes like greasy roast beef. It's just greasier.
I've never
Yeah.
ate bears. My grandpa
Once
used to
it's
keep a
greasy,
jar of
it's
bear
gross.
fat in the south corner of his house, though, in the kitchen. And he could tell when the weather was going to get warmer because the bottom of that bear fat, when it was solid, would go clear. And the higher it got, the hotter it got. By the end of summer, that jar would be clear.
Does
And
it
then
do
when
that
got
in their?
cold,
Does it do it in their bodies while they're like doing their
I don't
weather
know.
thing?
I was just going to say, I'm wondering if that's why they hibernate.
Could be.
I don't know.
Because they are a fatty animal.
Cougar meat.
We're
There's
getting
a
all
joke.
scientific on Dave Brown's fucking channel, baby. Let's go.
Cougar meat. That's a
We're talking
joke
about
right
food.
there. I'm
Who's
not gonna tell
hungry?
you.
Hello, who's hungry? I'm hungry.
I just
After
ate a
talking
Legos
about,
salad.
talking about male goats, no,
Have
I'm not.
a
What
give
about-
me a steak.
What about frog legs and frog meat?
I've had frog legs, and them
It
things are
tastes
good.
like a fishy chicken.
No, it
The frog
doesn't.
leg.
They're really tender. They're good. If you know
So
what
duck-
you're doing.
Duck is another one that I've never had. Has
Duck?
anyone had duck?
Yep.
Yeah, I've had duck. You gotta know how to
Duck's
cook
pretty
that
good.
too. If you're gonna roast a
Or
duck,
duck egg.
throw a lemon inside that duck. In the
What's it
cabbage.
taste like?
Duck eggs are even better.
But
Richer.
if you
Well,
have to add
it's-
stuff, then
It's all
not
dark
good.
meat.
So it's kind of like
Even-
like chicken
Kinda, yeah, but a little different.
because
But
it's
the
people
breast
pay
is
a lot
not
of money to
white.
eat that shit.
They're
Big
actually
grouse.
a lot darker and richer.
I made
Grouse,
grouse.
grouse, grouse is good, but most people blast grouses with shotguns, and you're gonna end up eating some lead too.
Yeah.
Well, you got to know how to clean them.
Yeah, that's true. So
Clean
what the fuck
every
are we
animal
watching
you
here?
can.
So the guy got towed out, and we're in traffic. Like I can do this fucking at home right now.
We're road hunting.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You passed that red car on up. Yeah, it's all over the side of it too.
It's just hard to believe that's a Florida scene. Just saying.
It looks exactly like Fort McMurray. I'm not kidding at all. It's like the roads from
this guy in
the
front of
town.
him keeps straddling the line. He's taking both lanes, so the dude can't get around this guy.
I haven't messaged
He's
my
an
Florida
idiot.
people to ask how the weather is there.
Pull over, buddy. Pull over. Pull over.
Where, Alexis?
In Florida, yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay. I've
No, I
never been to
haven't
Florida,
messaged.
man. I'm gonna get down there one day.
Yeah, I'm not there now, but I was there last year. You probably know. But anyway, I haven't messaged to see what the weather is. I like Florida.
There's a lot of people that hate stick in Florida. I'll tell you that.
I like the Florida people. They were nice.
There's a lot of Florida streamers on YouTube, and a lot of them are fucking douchebags. No disrespect.
No, when I was at the condo and I was there for 2 months, I was walking. There's all these people walking around with their phones and they were live streaming. I was on the beach, they were live streaming, and I was like, "Wow, this is
what I can do."
Totally
My
not
cousin lives in Florida. She lives in Tampa.
I was like 30 minutes from there.
Now this dude is the one splitting lanes. Get over, buddy. Have some balls. Put that left tire over that snow and into that other track.
Well,
Idiots.
Dave, let's give them a little credit. They're not used to it, and to be honest, not to be argumentative, I would take the center of the road too, just because they're not used to it, and it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he's the storm chaser, but
he's the professional, and he's okay. I see.
He's fucking driving in the middle. He won't go around the sumbitch, and I don't know. It's his choice.
What channel is this? You obviously found it, and you're calling him a storm chaser.
Yes, I haven't.
You've watched this stuff before?
Bear with me while I double check. I'll have to make it small.
So what does he do? He goes and tows people around and does repos and shit.
Well, storm chasers always help.
Paramount Weather is his name. He's got 16,000 subs. Paramount Weather.
I think I'm sub to him. I'm sub to a lot of people.
2,400 people watching though. 2,400 people watching. It's a lot of people watching.
I mean, I understand that these people aren't used to it in Florida, but this is like a regular Canadian midwinter. Like this is nothing.
Right.
Yes.
But for them, it's historic.
2 or 3 inches or something. 4 tops.
Oh, Dave doesn't have YouTube Premium. Somebody donate.
Do I see my backyard? Maybe I can have the light on.
Let's get some fucking Jew rules up in here so Dave can fucking get some premium YouTube.
I just gave the freaking hospital $26,000 last week.
Dang.
Oh, that hurt.
They should have some kind of indigent care fund or something, but there again, you might not be indigent enough to qualify.
Oh, Dave, I got to say this, buddy. The craziest part about this video, and like just watching the taillights, the craziest part about this is that Stick fucking rules, buddy. Love you.
Stick rules.
No.
Uh-oh. Sticks out. Stick ruled out.
And I got to go too, you guys, because my hubby's just got home. I got to play nurse.
Go spend some time with the family. Good. Thanks for joining us.
Keep that stove stoking. It's cold. Peace out, y'all. Have a good, safe night.
Yeah, guys.
I'm still here. All is well.
I'm sorry to say, I was trying to get in here earlier. My nerves just can't handle subs. There's that. Price, thanks for hanging out with us. 20 people in the house. Alexis P. up on panel, MG Toe, MacGyver, and yours truly, Dave Brown. Just messing around watching people playing in the snow.
CEB. Sorry. CEB.
Okay, let's make Snow Angels.
There's a delay. I think. Sorry. I'll mute.
Snow angel,
Baby, tell me
snow
you're-
angel, tell me you'll be mine.
Snow
Stick bomb.
angel, snow angel, can you be mine?
I heard that song reminds me of Back to the Future.
Anyways, I think there's a delay. It's doing my head
We
in.
finally passed somebody. What's going on? I wasn't paying attention. He started passing people. Finally, he got his ass over there in that left lane. It is a little rougher.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, know your lane, buddy. Know your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Oh,
Here we go. Finally passing that crowd up. Now you can get back over in the right lane and just, cruise. Oh, yeah, especially since the guy's braking in front of you. Like, oh, Jesus. Which lane is? I hate people like that. And they force you over into the snowier lane. Pass them all. Pass them all. I think he's on Interstate 10 and headed west. I can't see the signs. There's somebody there. Oh, slow down now. Slow down, son. Giving the blow-by-blow, play-by-play, coming up on an exit. I guarantee he's on 10. Oh.
That's kind of cool looking with them orange lights.
It is kind of cool. It looks like fireballs in a snowstorm.
It's just the exit. It's a well-lit exit. Let's see what the green sign says. I don't know how I can't stop it.
What does that say?
DePuniak Springs. DePuniak Springs. That's just north of Destin and Pensacola. Highway 10. Okay, let me
But where I
unpause it.
was near Ocala, Florida, Pinellas County.
Oh,
So I wonder
Ocala's
if they-
down- yeah, this is
Pinellas.
up in the Panhandle, west of Tallahassee.
Oh, okay.
When I cut through Alabama on the way to like Destin and Panama City Beach,
right.
I cross over 10 right about at that spot, DePuniak Springs. At that point, I'm about 40 miles from Destin, maybe less. Within an hour of Destin, an hour and a half of Panama. I didn't go to Pensacola that much, but Destin and Panama. Short trip. Instead of going to like our place on Sanibel Island is 1,020 miles from where I'm sitting. I measured it one day, 1,020 miles. Destin, about where they're at, is 700 to 720 miles. So it's a trip I can make in. I've done it a few times where I drove like 12 hours and I was there. It took me about 12 hours to go 700 miles. Stop for, a couple of breaks along the way. And, MT, I used to stop in Birmingham. I'd get to Birmingham like in 4 hours. And I'd be thinking, wow, man, I'm making great time. Yep,
It's just
down
crazy, like some parts
Nashville
of
and
Florida are
Birmingham.
getting snow and other parts aren't. It's kind of weird. But yeah.
And I always wished I could have stayed on 65 and just kept on the expressway all the way to Mobile. But it's starting to curve away from Pensacola at that point. That's why I always get off at Montgomery and then just go straight down the whatever that highway is. Probably that 231 where that DePuniak Springs was. That last exit was the road that I crossed 10. That's where I drove across that spot, that intersection several times. 231 sounds right. Seems like I'd come down 231, 4-lane highway, and then you could split off to Dothan, Alabama, and a few other things. If anybody knows where Dothan is.
Oh, I know where that's at.
They used to have like the main Blockbuster store there or something.
I don't.
One of the big video companies. I remember that because
Blockbuster. It was a video game, like where you could watch movies. You'd rent movies.
This guy do is he stopped in the middle of the road.
He put a drone out on the.
Oh. But Blockbuster was a video game company, or a video. You could watch movies.
Yeah, the movie store.
Blockbuster used to be a video rental store and game rental.
Yeah. That was so special.
Still, I wasn't paying attention.
They went out of business because their business model never changed with the times, and eventually Redbox and Netflix called them.
Yeah. It's sad though. You miss that nostalgia from just being able to go, and it kind of sucked when the video wasn't there for you and you'd rush to get to the video store to have the movie and it wasn't available, but it was a family night.
Mm-hmm.
Things, yes. Anyway, that's when things were complicated but simple.
Yeah, I was on my way to Destin one year, and I remember I think I had to south of Montgomery. I stayed overnight. I think there's a university down there. I can't remember which one, Division II kind of thing or whatever. Small schools, it'll come to me tip of the tongue. But I had to go over towards Dothan after I called my folks down on Sanibel Island. They're like, "To hell with Destin, come on down and see us." So I had to go past Dothan to Tallahassee, and then I took the back roads through Florida down to Clearwater, basically. And I worked my way down the coast, Treasure Island and all that stuff. Bradenton, and then eventually wound up down by Fort Myers and Sanibel. But it was crazy driving. I went a little bit farther than I expected, but they're like, we'll get your room. They got us a room on the, in Fort Myers, not on the island itself. Saved a bit of money that way, they did, but they gave us a place to stay for a week. I'm like, okay. And then when we left, we went back to Panama City Beach. Yeah, it was like 1999 or something. Janet Jackson was her name. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. But no, it was the white Janet Jackson. I dated a girl named Janet Jackson, though. Wow. The funny thing is, through her, I met
Janet Jackson.
If you heard of the Pussycat Dolls, I met Nicole Scherzinger through her kids. They were all hanging out with a rock group called Days of the New. Days of the New. That was around 98, 99. Yeah, but Nicole Scherzinger, before she did the Pussycat Dolls, I met her before she became famous, shall we say. She's about 20 years younger or whatever. I was 40 and the kid was 20, Yeah, something like that. 99? Yeah, I was about 40 and they were 20. Travis Meeks, Days of the New. Might have to play one of their songs. They weren't bad kids. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. The roadblocks are recce bets. Okay, thank you, Broke. Yeah, I was wondering. Oh, is he finally moving? Oh, they did finally move. Okay, back to the screen. Okay, yeah, well, I'm just not paying attention. And thank you, Pat Pfeiffer. Just dropping links for a few of y'all out there. Gotta love it. 22 people in the house, just hanging out, killing time. We've been on for 2 hours looking at some of the snow footage in Florida. I mean, who doesn't want to see snow in Florida?
I've never seen snow in Florida.
Never, I don't know that I have either, physically, like we're watching it tonight. I've seen, like some camera, I've probably seen some news story or something. But then again, I can't swear to it. I have a family all throughout Florida, but it seems like I remember my cousins in Jacksonville occasionally getting snow. They talked about it if I didn't actually see it. But most of my relatives are even farther south. They're all over Florida. From Miami to Sanibel, Fort Myers, that area, up Punta Gorda or whatever, Port Charlotte, Sarasota, south of Tampa, Sun City or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I got cousins in Clearwater. They're in the middle in Claremont and, guys, not far from Mosh, north of Orlando and Ocala, between Ocala and Orlando, kind of thing. More cousins in the middle. And then, of course, the East Coast, Jacksonville and Not Cocoa Beach, but Cape Canaveral. Yeah, near there, Titusville. Yeah, not too much.
Well, that's where I was when I was there last year.
Oh, the Titusville area.
Yeah, Clearwater.
Oh,
Ocala.
Clearwater, right? Over on the other side, Clearwater.
Yes.
Okay.
So we
Yeah, I
always
like
met
that.
up.
I stayed at Indian Rocks a lot. Indian Red Rock, Indian Rocks.
The beach.
South of
Yeah,
Clearwater, north of see, my godfather. He retired to St. Petersburg, St. Pete Beach, and that area.
Yeah.
My godfather, rest in peace. Him and his wife were gone. My godfather, godmother, long gone. Long gone. Mr. Dave, Gus is in the house. Big Gus. Gabagoo. Gabagoo. Let's have another sip of bourbon, the last one. Until the next bottle.
But yes, I love what's it called? The Open or wait, what's the beach? It's with an O. One of the beaches.
Judge.
Anyway, whatever. I like Florida. I went to all the beaches when I was there, but it was Florida cold.
I've seen virtually every beach from Fernandina Beach, north of Jacksonville, all the way down to Key West, then back up around the Gulf Coast side. So all the beaches.
You
all the way
screwed
around to
luckier than
New
me.
Orleans. Past Christian.
Not me.
From Delaware
But
to Florida. Everywhere. I've been
when
to
I was
every
there
state,
last
every
year,
beach.
Sorry, I think there's a delay. Maybe it's me. I'll mute. I think but when I was it was cold. It was Florida cold, but they didn't have snow. I'd probably be at proper bits if they had snow last
4
year.
inches in Houston. And good to see your Motorman. Motor says that it snowed almost all the way down to Miami Beach in 77. And that was the last year I was in Florida for a long time. My folks stayed down there, but I came back in 77 after it was the spring of 77 or summer or whatever. And then I wasn't back down there for 15 years. 15 years. I missed it all from 77 to 92. Nothing. I hated it though. I mean, I was estranged and didn't really talk to my folks for 15 years. That's kind of, it's a shame. It's a shame. I'm glad we, recovered from that time period, 92 to 2011.
I know. I try to step in other people's
The judge said it's 35. It'll be gone tomorrow. It melts once it hits 40 or so. That's when it starts melting. 40 and up. Most of my stuff melted. We had 14 inches, 9, and then 5 more on top of it. And then most of it's melted now. A few days ago when it was 40 for a couple of days in a row. There's still bits and pieces of it, and they're back to iced over again. Because it's so damn cold. It's 8 degrees right now here in Louisville, Kentucky. 8 degrees.
It's -5 here in Chicago.
-5 up your way. Ooh, and I'm sure the same with Motor. In that 0 to negative range. Ooh. Me no like. I think it's going to be that cold tonight. Like it's supposed to hit negatives tonight, maybe. I wonder. Yeah, in the middle of the night, possibly. Uh-oh. My computer is trying to power down. Low battery.
Plugged in?
Well, I'm going to do that. That's all I got to do is plug it in, and we'll be back on the road to juice.
plug it in, plug it out. Sorry.
Yeah, we have a wire. Let's plug it in.
Well, I'm trying to find a lighter to freeze my butt off. Because I
There we go.
smoke.
Right there.
And I can't.
Marshmallow Man, -1 in Ontario. Eee.
It's horribly cold here.
Cold.
It's like traumatizing. I'm a little
What
bit
is-
traumatized.
-30 Celsius. I don't know how that translates.
It
That's
equals
probably like
cold.
minus 10 to minus 15 Fahrenheit, I bet. I don't know exactly what the translation is. But
Equals cold.
Without wind chill, Mac Motor says minus 6 for him without wind chill. So you guys are both in a similar strait there. You're in the negatives.
Yes. All I know is when I go outside and I'm there for like a minute, trying to do my bad habit, I'm about dead. That's all I know. That's how I know it's cold.
She knows. I disavow any knowledge. All right, I'm going to try to pull up my local weather. It usually takes a
Speaking of which,
time.
And I can't.
Snow in Florida, New Orleans, Houston, deadly crash in Texas. There's that storm tracker from Texas all the way over to up into North Carolina and just barely to Norfolk, Virginia. Just an interesting band. South of me and north of, Jacksonville, basically. It's a pretty interesting band. It's what's going on here? Temperatures. Yeah. All right. Maybe 5 minutes before that page fully loads. Judge says, I don't like 40s. I don't either, man. If it's 50 and above, I can wear shorts. That's what I always did. Even the wintertime, if it was 50 and above, I wear
That's
shorts.
what kids do today. They go out there in shorts and it's fucking freezing because it's cool.
3 degrees feels like 12 below. Ooh, ooh. Let your water drip tonight to prevent those frozen pipes. Yep. Pretty crazy. All right, let's back to the weather and see if it's finally loaded. And it's almost there. Historic snow. Where is this? What city is that? Probably Houston. An icy wake-up call in Houston as the winter storm moves in. Winters are getting shorter in the Great Lakes. If they say so. Lake effect snow causes multiple accidents in Michigan. Huh.
Michigan is a snow belt because it's near the Great Lakes.
Funny things are happening all over the U.S.
Like that lake effect snow.
Yeah.
57 degrees in Tampa. 44 in Jacksonville. 30 in New Orleans. It's freezing in New Orleans. 41 in Brownsville, Texas. And that's way down there next to Mexico. 39 in San Antonio. That's cold in Texas.
Dang.
Golly.
I felt like I was bitching
62
last
in
year.
Phoenix.
Really? I'm not such a bitch after all.
What was it in Phoenix?
57. Well, it was in Phoenix was 62. That's today's forecast. So, that was the highs. Okay, Detroit was a high of 9. So now Chicago at 3. That was today's high. Today's forecast, the high for the day was 3 degrees in Chicago. -1 in International Falls. Whew. Cold. 43 is not bad in Seattle. The Northwest. Seattle. All right, what's going to be my 10-day? Let's hit the 10-day. Boom. Oh, hell, it never even showed my stuff. Damn computer. God, it's old and lazy. Yeah, I don't like cold air myself. You know, my computer can't handle all this cold. It's not even showing my local temperatures. Damn it. What? I'm getting gray hair waiting on this thing. Something's slowing me down. What is it? Well, finally towing this one off. Oh. Well, what the hell? My computer can't keep up with me. I'm just too fast. God have mercy. McLovin! What's going on, McLovin? Good to
McLovin
see you,
with
brother.
cheese.
Why is it just
McLovin
I
with
cannot
cheese.
believe his computer is this slow.
McLovin with cheese.
No,
Hell
he's
yeah.
McFluffin.
Yeah,
McFluffin.
I'll take the super McLovin with cheese.
What about a
Supersize
side
it.
of fries? All that in a bag of chips, side of fries.
Yeah.
It finally came through there. They're getting the car towed off. That's what that was
Man.
all about. Davis Highway. That sounds like Jefferson Davis.
You know, in
I
those
hate
old
to
video
say
games,
that.
that tow truck, you
Yep.
know, in those old video games, that tow truck makes you want to jump that
Yep.
Dukes of Hazzard.
I got Starsky and Hutch video game.
Oh, I love Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, you just go to freeroms.com, download the Dolphin emulator, go to GameCube, and it's right there. All free.
Got the original soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
I know
yeah.
Berettas. If you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Wait, if you can't do the time,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
do the crime. Don't do it. And that guitar. Swing.
This old striped tomato Ford Gran Torino.
The old Gran Torino.
That's a good looking car too.
Yeah. Especially with the white stripe on it. When I was a kid, I said, "Yeah, there's a Starsky and Hutch car." Oh wow.
You don't even see Gran Torinos anymore.
No. And when you see the old Trans Am black one with the Firebird on it, oh, they're the Bandit, Dad.
The Bandit.
The Bandit.
I just went to Walmart 2-3 days ago and found a Bandit Trans Am on the pegs from the movie Rocky. Rocky 2.
I love Rocky movies.
Oh,
Good old Rocky.
which movie was that where he went and bought that brand new Trans Am?
I think it was the first one, wasn't it?
I thought it was the second.
The second one.
I think
It's got
so.
Got the bird on the hood, everything. Man, it's
I'll
sharp.
break you.
I would break you. If he dies, he dies. Yeah, he beats Apollo Creed in the second one, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I lost my connection somewhere, so we'll see what that is.
Then he fights Clubber Lang, Mr. T in the third one.
Yep.
That was my favorite one out of all of them. You ain't man enough to step in the ring with me, Rocky. You a coward. You a fool. You want to step in the ring with me, you know you lose.
Mary Jane, 9 inches in Milton, Florida.
Oh, you back.
9 inches. Somebody in the chat over there just said that.
I'll be back.
Mary Jane's back. Oh, somebody just came in backstage and left real quick. I'll have to keep my eye open for him. Sorry, Sebs. I can't, my nerves can't handle you. Sebs was coming around if anybody knows Sebs.
Yeah, celebrity Seb. Yeah, I know him. You get too drunk, dude, and you talk too much and you don't pause.
Gets me kind of flustered and makes it easy to porn bomb me, as y'all noticed the other day.
Yep.
I was trying to be polite and let him back up on stage just long enough to say goodbye. And then it looked like 12th man had come back. You know, I was going to tell him, hey, I know you're back, but goodbye also. And when I brought 12th man up, it wasn't the real 12th man. I wasn't paying attention.
Nope.
Yeah, if y'all told me I was out of breath, I just walked the dog and I got back
And you
inside.
flipped
And I
out
was
when you
like,
seen it. You're like, you were flustered.
Yikes.
Like, what the fuck do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Oh, that Breeze said one day a week or two ago when it happened, he said I full screened it. Instead of trying to make it smaller, I made it bigger. Oops.
No, just go down to their icon and hit remove quick.
Yikes. So
Just
that's how
wanna
easily
practice.
flustered I am. I can't help it. I'm an old man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, if you want to practice, just put me backstage real quick, Dave. Click on my picture down below. Remove.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
backstage.
I
so you
would,
know
but
it.
I don't need.
You got to keep remembering it. You know, it's kind of hard
All I
to
can
keep
do
the
is
remembering.
I'm
in
trying to
your
get
head.
the weather thing to show my city. It won't show my city on the weather. Finally, now it says it's 7 degrees. Bastard, give me the 10-day. See, I got too many browsers open again, and it drags it down. It slows it down to a crawl. So I hit the 10-day thing, and that'll probably take 16 minutes just to refresh the page. Well, there we go. It's going to be -1 here tonight. -1. So it's going to drop 8 more degrees. -1. And then it's going to be 26 tomorrow. Heat wave with a low of 18, and then 36 and a low of 13. And 27, then 46 and 41 in the 40s for a week. Oh, shit, it'll be in the 50s here soon. The 2nd of February and the 3rd, 50s. So, yippee-ki-yay. You know, February is looking a little better than January. Yikes. Yikes. But yeah, I'll be able to walk the dog more easily when it's warmer. Yeah, you know how that goes. All right, back to reality. Oh, my God. Here we go. Check. Oh, yeah, Outlaw, if you'd like for us to drop your link or something, if you type in chat, Pat would be more than happy to shout you out and provide a link to your page if you would like. We're happy to send you some of our people your way.
Hell yeah,
Good
man.
people beget good people.
Hell yeah, bro. Sounds good to me.
Oh, Mary Jane said the snow finally hit her part of Georgia, and she just went outside into it to check it out. I'm glad you're feeling well enough to get outside. She's been under the
Georgia.
weather here for a couple of weeks.
Oh, Georgia.
And,
I like that
be
song
back
too.
home soon. In comfortable environs. So yeah, it's finally stretched over that way. Snowflakes.
Yeah, they usually hang out with Antifa.
Mhm.
All right. There he goes. Thank you, Empty Toe.
Mhm.
We'll get you shouted out, shouted up. Yeah, I'm on day 2 of the Back to the No Cigarettes. I went 3 weeks without cigarettes, and then I had 2
Wow,
packs.
Dave, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't think about it.
Yeah, and so I'm back to the no cigarettes again. I thought I'm going to treat myself. Maybe every
Yeah.
3 weeks. In 3 weeks, I might have a couple more packs, but that's
Yeah.
it.
I
I'm
can't
going
even
to show
do
that I
that.
can do it in between periods. I'm not ready to go totally cold turkey.
You're
I'm not
doing
gonna
better
go,
than me, Dave.
but because I had a couple, 3 or 4 winters ago, I had 4 packs the entire winter.
Okay.
which, we're talking 4 months, like November, December, January, and February. That's pretty good for me. That's like a pack a month. But what it boiled down to is I had 2 packs, after a few weeks, and then went a month or so, and then had 2 more packs, and then went another month or so without anything. So, that was kind of, if I could do that all the time, that'd be great. Then I'd have 2 packs a month instead of a pack a day, which is 30 packs. So cutting from 30 to 2 is a pretty big drop, 15 times. So, and I can breathe so much better, and sleep's easier when you're not gasping for air or gurgling in your throat, and all that from all the phlegm and buildup or whatever. And I'd rather breathe easier, and then we'll save our lungs for the spliffins. Smoke more pot and less cigarettes. Eventually, I'm going to give up the pot too, but we'll cross that bridge another day. Same with alcohol too. I mean, I cut back to where I had, my 22-ounce beer once every 3 months. So I had 4 double deuces a year for 10 years. Once every 3 months, I had a double deuce, and I did that for 10 years, between 2011 and 21, basically. Then I got back into bourbon again. Kind of changed things up. That was a special occasion for my son. He wanted to, learn a little bit about bourbons and stuff, and I had to go back and get into it to properly teach him as much as I could. And experiment and try all the different, brands that are that were on my list. And I prefer older, established companies when it comes to, that kind of stuff. I don't care for the newbies with very little experience, and they may have some fine product, but I'm an old-fashioned guy. I prefer the established names. No offense to the young people, but my bourbons come from companies that have been in business for 50 to 100 and more years. Not some 5-year-old company, 10-year-old company, that stuff. I like experience. Okay, what happened here? Did we put anything in there? Did it fall out? Let's see what happens.
That's what she said.
Did we put anything in here, or did it fall out? I'm not too confident I said that right. Oh. Yeah, they got the big lottery coming up. I can't wait. I'm going to go get a wristband this Saturday. Try to get the right to purchase a very nice bottle. One of the
$200 bottle
and more. I mean, there's a chance I could get the Pappy 23, which was the Holy Grail.
And what does that cost?
The retail is probably about $300 to $400. Secondary market, if you found it in a liquor store, $2,500 to $3,000.
Yeah, you better sip it.
Like this bottle, we got it for $150. And 2 years ago, I paid $130, but it's $700 to $1,000 at the liquor store. And
Well, it tastes like Seagram 7 to me.
I ain't paying $700 even for this one, let alone $1,000. I paid $150. I didn't pay it today. They gave it to me for Christmas, but they paid $150 for it. I paid $130 2 years ago, and it took 2 years to get another bottle at a reasonable price. It's been available for $700 to $1,000, all for the last 2 years, and still is. Right up the road at several different liquor stores. I ain't paying it. But they've got the 20 and the 23-year-old, or the 15. Any one of them would be like $300 to $500, I think, and I would happily pay that $300 to $500 because they're $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 kind of thing. Anybody else would pay that. Very few people are able to get it at retail or close to retail, but they're having the lottery, like I said. And if I get lucky enough to have my number called, it could be one of the Pappies, it could be one of the others. They got a selection of 10. One of them that I already have. You know, if that became available, I'd buy another bottle at 150 or so for it. We got that. That's the 10-year, and then there's the 12-year. The 13-year is a rye. That's 3, and then the 15-year, the 20, and the 23. That's 6. Plus, they have a George Stagg and 3 others to make. There's 10 or 12 bottles that they're going to offer you the chance. If your lottery number comes in, they're going to give you a wristband with a number on it. And if you're the lucky person chosen, or the one of the 12 lucky people, you'll get one of those bottles. You have to pay the price for it, but you have the right to buy it. Is what it boils down to. But yeah, it's very rare. I just got the email on that today, so I'm looking forward to it this Saturday. I'll be in line getting the wristband. Boy.
Wristband whiskey.
Manitoba, $27 plus tax for 1 pack of cigarettes.
What?
Hey, Hollis Coon. Hollis Coon in the house. Hollis C. Coon.
What up? What up?
That guy from Texas. Good to see everybody.
What's up, Tex?
Rock and roll. It's kind of dark over this corner. I need to get another light. Uh-oh, it's Gordon Ramsay. How much pepper has he put on the barbecue shrimp? He doesn't put that much. Gordon Ramsay in the house, checking out somebody's restaurant. Too much black pepper in the barbecue shrimp.
Ooh, yeah.
My gumbo's not bland.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look too bad. That looks like a full plate. And what are these? This is our stuffed crab. Fried frog legs. And it appears to be hush puppies. The big fried mess of seafood. It's all fresh, nothing frozen. Sorry, I'm amused by Gordon Ramsay. I wish I could present that over here. Flounder Lafitte. They must be in New Orleans. Come on, it's got gumbo.
That
and all.
means fish feet.
You got a lot of fish action going on. This one's been on the menu for 30 years. And it was looking like that back in 1995. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, yummy. This is a joke. Okay, sorry, I'm not paying it. Am I not paying attention to you guys? My apologies. Oh, Sebs is in the chat. So much to choose between, but okay, all right. Oh, my. I don't know how much longer I can hang in here. I need a little bit of a break. Yeah. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. Fellas, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up.
All right, Dave.
Good to me, man.
Yeah, we got to see a little bit of the snow and some rescues and some traffic out there. Unusual to see snow in the South. Thank you for joining me.
Y'all take care now. All right, I'm going to get going. See you later, chat.
Yeah, we'll catch
Appreciate
you
it,
all
Will.
later on this evening
See you later,
somewhere.
panel.
God bless you. Thank you for coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been so kind to spend some of your evening with us. We're glad to see you. With yourself, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, joking around as we do, and some highlights from a few cities. We went to New Orleans, Mobile, Alabama. I even went to a few people's private yards in the South. We'll call it the Deep South. Snow in Florida. Oh my gosh, Pensacola, I-10, Interstate 10. And heck, we've even had some of the folks here in the chat. Mary Jane, all the way over in South Georgia, getting some snow herself. She got to go out there and see it. Probably hadn't seen it in years. Years. When's the last time you saw snow down there, Mary Jane? Anyway, God bless each and every one of you. We shall see you soon. A 2.5 hour stream from me to you and you to me. God bless y'all. We'll see you soon. Don't take no wooden nickels. Goodbye.